AWOL, what's up? What's up, AWOL? What's going on? I'm just jumping on here for a hot second. IBA Sneakers was good. I just jumping on here for a hot second, man. I want to kind of talk about some shit real quick. What it do? What it do? Real quick, man. Just want to address something real quick. I was up last night watching some shit. Kind of got up this morning looking at a couple things on YouTube. Just wanted to address a couple of things. Not even a couple, honestly. It may be one thing I want to address. It may be two, but more than likely it's just one thing I want to address. Just waiting, till we get a couple more folks in here, just so I can have a couple of different responses and you know what I'm saying, get some feedback. Go ahead, man. Look, we already that sneakerhead name yesterday, bro. Miss Blunt, how are you? Yeah, we already talked about that sneakerhead, that Brandon, man. I'm not that guy. I'm a sneaker connoisseur. How about that? A sneaker connoisseur. That sounds better. Chris Petty was good. Straight up, Chris Petty, I agree. 6 watching, 6 likes. Let's get that. But no, I agree. A sneaker connoisseur. I like that better. I like that better than sneakerhead. That's for sure. All right. I like that a lot better than sneakerhead, or maybe I would consider myself a shoe lover because I like dress shoes too. So maybe I can use that for a name other than sneakerhead. I really don't like the sneakerhead name. That's really not me. And some people gonna have something to say like, man, you got all them sneakers, you a sneakerhead. They ain't trying to hear that. But yeah, that's how I see it, man. Put this thing on the charger so this thing don't cut off on me. Hey, I appreciate it, Chris. I love jerseys, man. I grew up on all the old school jerseys from back in the 90s, back in the day. So, nigga grow up, get a little bit of appreciate it on the hat. We got, like I said, we got about 9 people. My question, my complaint, my dilemma, I want to say, who do you all think the driving force of the sneaker YouTube beef is? And who do you think is behind that? Who do you think is behind the driving force of the sneaker YouTube beef? Do you think it's the actual the actual people that are beefing? Or do you think it's the audience? Me personally, I would probably say, if I had to pull up gang, was good. I would have to say, I want to say the audience. I mean, and I say that because I notice, like, when I watch different videos, whether it be like a diss video or whether it be somebody's live and they're addressing some shit. Nah, go ahead, man. See, look, we ain't asking for names. We're not asking for names, man. But I mean, like, honestly, when I watch different videos, like live chats, and when I watch actual videos and people take shots. Now, granted, the person in the video is gonna feel how he feel, right? He or she, right? So, like Ron, take for instance, Ron Reviews. Ron is gonna feel how he feels, regardless of what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ron is gonna be Ron. He's gonna feel how he feel. But it's the same people that are in Ron's chat that are going over to this person's chat saying, hey, yo, Ron said this and you should say this. So Ron said this about you and you need to expose Ron. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I would say the audience. I feel like, yes, I mean, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. It's typically, to me, in my opinion, I would say the audience is causing probably the biggest, Oh shit, let me. Chris Petty, I totally agree. I totally agree. Warren, what's good, Warren? I agree. A lot of grown men are carrying themselves like bitches. I totally agree. Because, bro, I'm telling you, I look in chats, bro, and I look at people in the chat and different chats who make requests, bro. Like I was in I think I might have been in wrong chat, and I heard it, and I read a guy say, "Hey, you should." He pretty much was telling somebody else, "Hey, such and such, you should expose this person." Like that's like I feel like that is like a driving force. Now, granted, if the person listened or not, that's a whole nother story. The fact that you're going from this person videos to this person video to that person video, you're commenting, you're saying little shit under the chat, and you're saying little shit under the chat like, hey, hey, this person is talking about you. Hey, this person is saying this about you. This person talking about your wife. This person talking about your kids. And see, the thing about it is, some people is cool. Some people like, you know what? You can say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But when you start talking about people's wives, when you start talking about people's children, when you start talking about people's dead relatives, bro, that shit is different. Like, it's a different ball game, bro. Like, you're not gonna, the average man, like, and I'm talking about a real man in this situation. It's a lot of jealousy. I totally agree. It's a lot of jealousy. When I'm gonna get back to what I was about to say, but it's a lot of jealousy. And then at the same time, you got people, which I don't understand, like, what are you jealous of? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you think of, like I said before, when you think of, if you go around YouTube and count everybody who's hit over 100,000 subscribers, my nigga, all of them got that little plaque from YouTube. Every last one of them. Furthermore, lets you know that there's enough for everybody. Just like they got that 100,000 plaque, that plaque for hitting 100,000 subscribers, they're also getting money from YouTube. They're also getting donations from people when they do live chats. There's money and there's that type of endorsement shit for everybody. When we can get people to understand that, it makes a difference. I know it could definitely be an 11-year-old in the chat. Without saying, it could be an 11-year-old in the chat. And in most cases, a lot of those 11-year-old, 7-year-old kids or whatever, 12-year-old kids, they're pretty much in the chat talking crazy. And then more than likely, you can't see their faces. Like when you got grown, like it's a lot of grown men in these chats. I agree, Abby. It turned into soap opera. There's a lot of grown men in the chat who are going from chat to chat, like I said, talking shit, like talking about this person lying. I'm gonna say lying on people saying, "Oh, what's good, Demetrius?" Like lying on people saying, "Hey, Shoe Freak said this about your wife. Shoe Freak said this about your daughter." Like, come on, like that shit is crazy to me. So this is why I feel like the audience is partly to blame of the back and forth beef or the back and forth bullshit that goes on, and I can only say sneaker YouTube because that's all I'm a part of. Like I watch other stuff with my wife and with my daughter, but the only thing I'm physically a part of is the sneaker fashion part of YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying? That's Ma, what's good, Ma? That's when you got people that's going from different people's videos just talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really see that on like different channels on YouTube that I watch of people eating and people doing like on gaming. And I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I don't see it. So this is why I say the audience more than likely is like the driving force behind the bullshit. And I'm not going to put it all on them because at the same time, as a creator, you don't even have to respond. But it ain't but so many times you're going to let people, it ain't but so many times you're gonna be in your live chat and people keep coming from chat to chat saying, "Oh, this person's talking about your wife. This person's talking about your child. This person is saying this." It ain't but so many times that shit gonna fly. Like at the end of the day, Chris Petty, I agree. I totally agree. Real recognize real all day in the paint. You know what I'm saying? All day in the paint. It's just like I said. When do that shit stop? Like that's my thing. When does it stop?
What's good? What I missed?
What's good? So I was just asking. I was pretty much asking a question like, who do you feel is the driving? Who do you feel is the driving force behind the sneaker YouTube beef? And I'm only saying sneaker YouTube, or because that's the only part that I'm a part of. That's the only part of YouTube that I'm physically hands on with. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm saying the driving force is not a person. The driving force is a feeling. Jealousy.
See, and that's the thing. I feel like the driving force is like the audience. I feel like the audience play a major part in it because they'll be on this chat over here, then they'll come to this chat, they'll come to this chat. Like it was so much shit that I saw in your live chat last night. It was unbelievable, bro. So much shit in your I saw people in your live chat requesting other people to expose people. Like what type of shit is that?
Yeah, I'm saying that play a part too, but it's all about jealousy. Like, okay, example, Skinny would never touch my shit. I would never be saying nothing about them niggas. And then, like, that goes back, like you said, okay, you and Chris Petty said real recognize real. The question is, what is your real, though? You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I
can say I'm real, and the next person can say they real. But the question is, what is your real? How was you raised to, you know what I'm saying? How was you raised? How was you brought up? You know what I'm saying? What is your real? Because the next person real might not be my real.
No, I totally agree. I just think my like I said, I guess I'm in a nutshell. I guess I'm just trying to figure out: is there an end point? Like this at any point in time, it's like okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we sit and watch. You know what I'm saying? YouTube because for the most part, the shit is entertaining. You know what I'm saying? The shit is entertaining, but at some point, all right, bro. Like I said, some people like me necessarily, I'm not gonna respond if people get to talking crazy. I don't give a shit about that. I'm not gonna respond. But it ain't but so many times you're gonna turn like a blind, like a deaf ear to that shit. Like if somebody talking crazy about your wife and about your kid, it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is uncalled for because the issue you have, you're talking about people who've never been on camera.
Yeah, I can only speak for myself. Like, I don't know if I'm breaking up or not, but when it comes to the ending point, for me would be when that strike come out my channel, that would be the ending point. But long as a nigga didn't fuck with my bag, I'm going that nigga neck. You know, I got.
I can't hear you, bro. You breaking up.
Or I go off on anybody. See.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello, you hear me now? I said I got valid points of where I'm going at anybody. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
I said, am I breaking up? I'm still breaking up. Am I clear?
No, you good now.
Okay, now I said I got valid points of where I'm going at anybody. You know, somebody, if I said something about somebody and they can go back and play it on my live, a name that I call or a name that I said, I got a valid point and a good reason why I'm going at that person.
But see, but what about? But what about? So do you think? Okay, and I want your honest opinion. When you think of all the back and forth, all the craziness that go on, do you think the people who make reaction videos to it is adding to
it? I think they see it in a way they are, but in a way they not. It depends on the person that's in the beef, how they looking at it. Do they like that type of exposure? They want people to keep saying their name, keep talking about them, so they're gonna keep going at somebody. You know, because if that's the hottest thing out on YouTube right now, say, okay, they found out I did some fuck shit, and the way my name popping right now, they could put my name in the title and get some views. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the reaction video is about. Is the only way the reaction videos to keep the shit going if a nigga like seeing his name in folks' title and like seeing videos about him and think that's good exposure. It's all about the person that you are. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that. But even with that, I still feel like. So I feel like if I, because I'm one of those people who would say, okay, like we get it. Everybody got an issue with everybody. Okay, we get it. If you like, you know what I'm saying? In certain situations, at some point, if you have no desire to probably reach out to the individual to speak on whatever, at certain points, at some point, you're like, all right, you know what? Because it ain't because
some niggas you can't speak to though. Some niggas you can't speak to. Some niggas like say different shit on the phone, then get in front of the camera and do a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I agree with that.
Like I get where you coming from, because you type of person, you ever see your name in a title or some shit, you wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because they like you said, I don't care to have to say nothing to you. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Nicole, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But I feel like, I mean, and because that's what people do. People will poke at shit and to see if they can get a reaction. Me, like I said, me personally, like I said, at some point, you gotta kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Ask yourself this though: if you was in my situation, with my live being clapped just because I got donations and shit, or just because I jumped in a nigga lane and I'm doing it better than him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a nigga I look at it like this. It's a nigga in the hood riding on 22s. Everybody, oh, that nigga's clean. That nigga clean as fuck. I come through the next day on some 24s. Just because I'm like, I seen his 22s, like, damn, the 22 clean. I'm finna do it bigger. So I get 24s. Now that nigga hate me because everybody standing around my car every day and not standing around his car. So a nigga put my tires on flat.
No, I agree. I totally, and that's what I'm saying. So your angle of it, I agree because of what you're going through. I agree because of what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Your shit actually got flagged, and certain shit you can't do on your channel. You know what I'm saying? No more. So I agree with that. However, take Ron out of the equation. It's so much. Like if we take you out of the equation, my nigga, it's so much different negativity and beef. It's like, but like I said, I feel like the people who actually creating the videos to speak on certain shit, they not fully responsible. Because like I said, you got people jumping in from chat to chat. They going in all these different comment sections saying, "Oh yeah, I fuck with you," and then they go over here and say, "Yeah, fuck him. He a clown. He a snake." It's like, bruh, like what?
I see what you saying. You saying if niggas don't pay the beef no attention, it'll go away. That's what you saying.
I totally agree. If niggas like if somebody made a video about me, I promise you, people are going to get tired of everybody else addressing it because they're going to feel like, what the fuck? This shoe freak did he not see it? Because I'm not gonna, because I don't have time to address that shit.
But it's gonna still be a handful of motherfuckers like, oh, shoe freak, this nigga said this about your wife, about your kid.
No, I agree. I agree.
You gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you gotta respond, nigga. He dogging you out. You ain't gonna say nothing. Like that's how some niggas move.
No, I agree. I totally agree. I just feel like, Retro, you there, Retro?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. What happened?
The way I look at it is, you describing my beef on one hand, and on the other hand, you describing Retro beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas got beef with Retro for no reason, and he not responding to this shit. And niggas actually got real beef with me because they stopped my bag, and I'm responding to the shit. Niggas be on Retro like, damn, Retro, you let the nigga put you in the thumbnail. Damn, Retro, you ain't gonna say nothing to the nigga. And it's not going away. Niggas still come to Retro like, Retro, you ain't gonna say nothing to the nigga. So even if you do sit back and ignore the shit, it still come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And then, like I said, and then at the same time, you look at it like I said, if you don't, because I feel like I said, if nobody comments, like people, like you understand how people are so quick to say, I'm tired of it. Get back to the shoes, right? We done heard that 5,000 times.
Facts.
But a video like that, or a live like that, a live will fuck around and have 2,000 people in the chat because they want to hear the shit that they saying stop.
True. But what we say the other day though, True Freak, perception and reality.
Straight up.
Perception and reality. Some people's perception isn't fitting the reality, and some people's reality is fitting the perception. So it comes down to that. Like, if you say you don't really fuck with a nigga or y'all ain't really cool, then the perception should match that. You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be for YouTube. That's where it's getting, and I think that's what's ruining. I won't say what's ruining YouTube, but I think that's what's part of like the drama and the beef in a sense.
Of course, because like I said, if you don't want to see it, don't, and that's across the board. If you don't want to see it, don't fucking support it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you
support
can't
it if you don't mess with it.
Yeah, you can't stay on one breath like, oh man, I fuck with you, or this, or not even saying you fuck with somebody, just saying, man, I'm just tired of that. I'm tired of seeing that. I don't fuck with that. I'm over with seeing that. But every time some shit every time something like this is coming out, or every time some shit like this is popping, you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just telling Ron before you jumped in, when I was watching Ron chat last night, bro, it was people in the chat. It was people in the chat pretty much saying, "Hey, you should expose this person." What? Is this a request now?
Is this a request?
Like, what kind of shit is that?
Cold outside.
When I ask though, did something new happen, or we just
no, nothing new. I'm just going off. Okay. I think I'm going off 3 years of YouTube. The last damn near 2 years of YouTube. You see so much of it. But like I said, you hear people say one thing. Like, you hear people say, man, I'm over that shit. Y'all get back to the shoes. Like, we never left. We never, you know what I'm saying? Niggas never stopped dealing with shoes. It's just that
shoes never stopped.
The beef bullshit is getting a lot more attention. When you say you don't want it though. Like, you saying you're tired of it, but you look at a sneaker review on this person's page and he got 1,000 views. Then you look at a live chat where he got a nigga name that he's addressing in the title, and that view got 3,000 views in a day.
But I don't even think that is getting more attention, True Freak. I think that niggas, I mean, and Ron has said it and I've said it, niggas is bored. Everybody can do that shoe thing. Like, buying a shoe and reviewing a shoe ain't that much. It don't take that much listening. You feel me? Like, it don't take that much skill to do that because you go and purchase it. That takes money. And then you set up a camera. You could do it with your phone. You could do it with a DSLR. You could do it with a damn drone if you want to. That doesn't take much. But as far as
having a little bit more, it takes a little bit more to keep people captivated though.
No. That part it does. But what I'm saying is, throwing that up, it takes nothing. So I think people are getting bored with shoe reviews. They can say, let's get back to the shoes, but if you ain't supporting it, then you really don't mean let's get back to the shoes.
I agree. I totally agree.
100%. You can keep saying it all you want, but there's a million shoe reviews on there. Go through, like, even look at some of these channels. Niggas got 25 and 30K for subscribers, and they barely cracking 1,000 views on a shoe review.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I know when I initially got into YouTube, I got into YouTube because I saw a ton of people that love the same shit I love. So I feel like, damn, I can get a camera and I can talk about sneakers because I love sneakers too.
Exactly.
That's it. That was my whole purpose of getting into it. Now it looks like when you mention YouTube and sneakers, it looks like a big ass like a series of One Life to Live or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It looks like the stories on NBC, because now it's just so much going on that has nothing to do with a shoe.
Hey, that's why I said I said it back then a year ago, nigga. I ain't a shoe tuber or a sneaker YouTuber. I ain't that no more. I've retired from that situation.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. It's just like I said. At what point you just be like, okay, bro, we get it.
Because the support will make you do shoe reviews. And what's the name? If you had 1,000 subscribers, and every time you dropped a shoe review, you got 1,000 views, then you would do something. You would continue to do that because you're seeing the support match. You know what I'm saying? Your work, your hard work, and your editing, and your this and your that.
So you saying in most cases people just doing the bullshit because it's getting them views.
A lot of that is because of that. Like a lot of stuff is genuine. Like I ain't like with Ron applying pressure on niggas. That's genuine. Like you can genuinely see it. Like yo, bro, my bag is affected. Niggas is touching another man's channel. Like I've said it plenty of times. I'm not saying unsubscribe or don't support the next man or whatever. Or getting affected. You don't want to hear nobody telling you to let it go. Like nobody can tell me. Like that man talked shit about my wife and said he gonna fuck her and all this other shit. How dare you come to me and tell me try to piece it up? Fuck out of here. What we doing here? Nah, it ain't no piecing up. I might once again the way I react is different from the way Ron reacts. Me, I sit back and chill because this is the internet. I don't have to. There ain't no reason for me to respond. But like he said. The same trolls come in the channel and say the same thing. Oh, why you let that man do that? I ain't let nobody do shit. But then Ron could spaz on a nigga like, fuck you, call him all bitches type of hoes. He gonna fuck him up. And it's still the same. You're gonna get the same response or get the same ending to the story. So which one, you know what I'm saying? You're what they call it, it's a gift and a curse. It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, I agree, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, it's gotten to the point now. Like that's all that I see. Like I don't even when I like open up my YouTube, bro. It's like that's all that I see, bro. It's like reaction to this, reaction to that, exposing this, and I'm like, bro, god damn, like come on, like it gotta be something else, bro. It gotta be something else out here that we could do.
It's plenty to do. It's like you said, niggas is doing what is getting them views. They might not mean that shit. Like I said, I be saying that shit. Niggas don't mean that shit. They see you in person, it's gonna be a whole other man. Come on, man.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, with that being the case, why even put that energy out there?
Because that's what's getting the support. If sneakers was getting like we all know the bigger YouTubers, we all know who gets the support as far as views. And as far as I'm concerned, the ratio from subs to video to video views and shit ain't the same. But we know who gets the views. But if that ain't happening for, I don't know, Joe Schmo who has 1,500 and he getting 200 views on a sneaker that he just paid $200 for every Saturday, at some point in time he gonna go, all right, you know what? Let me do a reaction to what's going on in this situation. Then if he does a reaction video and then he see that shit get 1,500 views, regardless whether he's a part of it, regardless whether he feels some type of way or whatever, he gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, because a nigga, I see 1,500 off talking about another nigga doing a beat. Yo, 300 views you getting any day.
No, exactly. Straight up, it definitely will. However, from and I promise you, a lot of times when I'm on YouTube, even when I'm at work, I got somebody in the chat that I work with, so hopefully, even when I'm at work, it's like I'll just be on YouTube looking at shit, and I'll come across a video that says reaction to Ron and Skinny or Ron and somebody else. I just want to see what the fuck you have to say.
Meanwhile, these people ain't nowhere near the situation.
Jody was good, nowhere near it. So I just want to look and see what you got to say. Now, when I click on this video, this person has gotten so caught up in what's going on. Now he starts to voice his opinion about people he don't know.
Exactly.
Man, yeah, I feel like, man, to be honest with you, I don't know these dudes personally, and no disrespect, but I feel like, man, I feel like Ron is a snake. What? How? Off a video? You don't even know me.
Right.
Cause that's a strong opinion to have.
Strong
That's
as
like,
fuck.
yeah, that's like coming just straight out and calling a nigga a snitch, and you ain't never had no dealings with a nigga. Like, yo,
Exactly.
what are you talking
What I'm
about?
saying. Like you base your opinion off of video. Now, granted, that's what we all do. We all pass judgment. We're human. But then you're making a reaction video, and then you say, yeah, no disrespect, but I feel like Ron is a snake. Ron trying to get over this, that, and the third. And then you have the opportunity to talk to Ron. What's good, Ron, man? I fuck with your channel, man. Whoa.
You supposed to start it off like, yo, Ron, I think you a snake. Like, you supposed to start it off the same energy
So
you
that's
had
what I'm
on your
saying, bro. Like if you doing with all of that, when you putting all that energy out there, you don't know shit. You don't know what's going on about nothing. But you putting all this negative, unnecessary energy out there. Now it's time for you to express this energy. And now you want to tell a nigga how much you love his channel. When did that start?
It always been that way, because niggas don't think you gonna see both sides. That's the catch. Like, niggas don't think you're gonna see both sides. Niggas ain't gonna think that they see that you gonna see them fucking with you, and then you gonna see them fucking with the next man. And that's no. And once again, like I said, don't pick sides. If you're gonna stay neutral, you gotta stay neutral. Stay neutral through the whole situation.
Detroit Kings. I don't think Skinny and Damn D is the reason why the whole YouTube is beef. I don't agree with that. I do not agree. I don't think they're the reason why. Especially after the shit I heard last night. The shit I heard last night had nothing to do with neither one of those people. Nothing to do with neither one of them. I think people take on these situations because they want to be a part of something.
Well, let me ask this though.
If I say my real opinion, I might hurt some niggas' feelings. So.
No, Ron, this nigga talk your shit. I just want to know why some niggas get a pass and some niggas don't. What's that about? Like, why do some niggas get a pass for doing fuck shit? Because last night niggas was on Alias on some shit like, this nigga's a scammer, he's a thief, he's a liar, he's a this, he's a that. I ain't seen y'all niggas keeping the same energy with niggas that it's blatant proof.
Straight up, I agree with that.
Doing shit. I ain't seen that, like, because like Ron said, street rules apply.
Well, no, I agree with that.
I understand why Alias did what he did. Once again, I'm not saying that it's right. That's the same like as a nigga selling drugs. I'm not saying that selling crack to whoever is right. But if that nigga can't get no job and he got to feed his family, I ain't about to judge that man because he doing something to feed his family. So the same thing, nigga, I'm not about to judge Alias for what he did. I know once it comes out to the reason of why he did it. We was trying to get to the reason of why. So I just want to know, why do some niggas get a pass for doing certain snake shit, and then other niggas, they gotta just wear a title, whatever niggas call him. Oh, he's a liar, he's a snake, he's a this, he's a that. Like, come on. Let's keep this same energy all the way around it, nigga. Like, nigga, because if Alias is a snake or a liar or whatever, nigga, there's a lot of other niggas you could put under that category.
I agree. And that's true, because last night, yeah, they was on them.
They was on him.
Yeah,
they was trying to kill that man. And meanwhile, to me, once again, I can only speak for Retro. To me, Monolithic's story, a lot of bits and pieces wasn't adding up. And Ron got all of the pieces to come to the forefront and say their piece. E-Money said what he needed to say, made sense. Payne got on, said what he said, made sense. Even Monolithics and Alias got on. Certain things made sense. But from what I can pick out and take from it, I didn't see all the names that they was tagging. They was tagging Alias with a lot of names last night, and I ain't see nobody tagging Monolithics with nothing.
I mean, I don't know. So I don't know, because that's kind of different. Because I would not necessarily tag Monolithic as a whatever the fuck his name is. I wouldn't title him as a scammer though.
No. I'm not saying tag him with the scammer title. I'm saying if you put, I look at it like Look at it like, matter of fact, if you're talking about pets and animals, you got a wild animal and you got a tamed animal. You got a wild animal. If you leave that dog food out and you go somewhere, he might go through that whole bag. But if you have a tamed animal and you leave him out, he might wait till you come home and put it in his bowl. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
In the sense of that, I'm looking at that. That's why I had to ask Monolithics, like, yo, you don't see no part that you played in it? Because if you trying to buy friends at the same rate as you trying to buy friends, or scratch buy friends, if you're just giving out money.
No, that's exactly That's exactly what he was doing.
Okay. So if you're trying to buy friends, at some point with you buying friends, why these same friends that you're trying to buy, why are you turning around talking shit? And then after you talk shit, if a nigga does you dirty, it's the same equivalent. You talk shit, he took your money. To me, it's equal. It's the same as if a nigga punched me in the face and then that nigga stabbed me. I can't go, yo, my nigga, you were supposed to punch me in the face. Nah, my nigga, you can't tell a nigga how to react.
No, I agree with that. Okay.
How he reacted
I would agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? How he reacted was, okay, you gonna talk shit to me? I might not ever see you again, but you know what? You want to send this bag over? Okay, I'm gonna take this bag. And that was it. And if Monolithics is saying, yo, that I shit 2,000, it's okay, I don't care about that shit, and I don't what's the name, then what you mad for?
Man, nigga care. Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. The name, I'm with you, Ron. The name calling and oh, you dumb fuck and all that da. Then my nigga, then you really do care about that too. Oh, when I see you at SneakerCon, I'm gonna fuck you up and all of what. Then bro, you care about that money.
I mean, we clearly knew the energy was temporary with that situation. We knew that because, like you said last night, if you got his address, make your way over there.
That's a fact.
It's simple.
I would be at Ali's door.
Yeah, it's
no
simple.
problem.
It's real simple.
I went over there for free. So I'm definitely going over there for $2K.
Exactly. So that we knew that energy was pretty temporary. So that goes without saying.
Man, niggas ain't it's all for the tough guy act. Like a lot of woofing to try to scare niggas off. It's for the views, and it's for niggas can be cheap. Man, gotta buy no shoes. They can just say a nigga name.
Yeah, I just feel like that shit, bro. I'm just like, and I'm telling you, man. Like last night, like I said, aside of the video, I'm just talking about the chat, the shit. I'm talking about that shit was unbelievable, bro. That shit was unbelievable.
I think last night's live was actually. I think it was actually. What's the word for it? I think it was actually. Let's just say good. I think it was a good. A good rundown of shit. Like I personally, because like everybody got to speak their piece. Niggas got to ask their questions of who they wanted. Because you got to remember, people were throwing certain people's names out saying, oh, so-and-so said this and so-and-so said that. And then when you spoke to that person, it didn't match up to what certain people were saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that type of shit is weak. Like first and foremost, why are you speaking on what somebody else said anyway?
But that shit,
he know what he said.
Yeah, that shit Monolithic was just all over the place. Shit didn't make sense to me.
Clearly, it was clearly all over the place.
But we said that from the jump. We said that from the jump. That was before he even.
Like I said, when I first heard the story, I said he comes off to me as a sugar daddy. that's the vibe that I get. This nigga's out here just randomly buying niggas shoes and niggas is cool with it. Okay, that's how niggas. That's what y'all want to do. I'm just like, okay, so if this is what you want to do, if you out here however you want to spend your money is how you want to spend your money because it's yours at the end of the day. I don't really
exactly.
But at the end of the day, when some shit don't go your way, and like you said, when you start talking shit about a motherfucker, now at this point, it ain't no rules at this point. I don't gotta respond the way you think I should respond.
Exactly. It's just getting mad after the fact. That's all I was trying to ask him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to be honest about the situation of you getting mad after the fact. Meanwhile, you put yourself out there to get what's the name. It's like a shorty that letting everybody knock it down. If she let all of us knock it down, and the next man can just knock it down and walk off, she can't get mad that this nigga don't want to be her man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga don't want to rock with her no more. No, nigga, you was letting niggas rock it down, so I just got in line.
Straight up.
Like, that's how I look at it.
True Freak, you'll send me the link again through my email.
Is another email you want me to send it to?
No, send it through the same email. You send it through the Hangout. Press the M and send it through Gmail.
Oh, I got you.
I'm trying to go and get on the camera, man.
Nah, I feel y'all though.
I'm about to say, no, you on the camera right now, Ron?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm trying to get on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
That's what, that was perfect. I just went on lunch, walked into the mall. You know, I'm on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the bum phone. I'm on the Wi-Fi, and then my phone started blowing up. I said, "Oh shit, what's going on?" I saw a sneaker.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I said, "Oh shit."
It's almost like at some point, man. You gotta. At some point, you gotta say, okay, enough is a fucking enough, bro.
I'm saying it'll never be enough as long as somebody can just say somebody's name, not have to buy shoes. I just, like you said, at some point I blame niggas that's watching. Cause like you said, they jump in this shit and make assumptions about niggas they know nothing about.
That's the thing that I be mainly talking about. Is because niggas be saying, like niggas will jump in the chat and niggas will say, hey, such and such keep bringing your name up, man. You should address it. Now, as men, we don't have to. But it ain't but so many times we're gonna hear that shit. Like every time you jump in the chat talking about a motherfucker saying this about your wife and the motherfucker said this about your child, or somebody said they gonna do this and do that. It's like, okay, bro. Like how much longer do we gotta hear this?
Yeah, we all done seen the video or seen the thumbnail or seen the what's in it. We know what was said. So why we gotta keep bringing that up? Why we gotta keep talking about it? But it's entertainment.
I'm saying I just say that it's entertaining. I guess that's what you either gonna fall in that realm of just entertaining niggas or just being yourself. But niggas don't want to be themselves because they want to seem like they.
I agree.
What they are.
I totally agree, niggas. And I wouldn't even say they don't want to. I would say they can't. Niggas can't be themselves. They can't. They not comfortable. Niggas is not comfortable being their own self. So with that being said, I'm assuming this is why shit is going the way it's going.
You say it's not comfortable. I say that it's not beneficial. It doesn't benefit them.
It doesn't benefit them to be themselves. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? It don't benefit them to be themselves because if they be themselves, like me, I'm true to myself. I ain't about to get on here and act like no gangster, no what's the name, no none of that. None of that, because that ain't me in real life. I'm a man.
The question is though, I'm saying the question is, what is beneficial? I'm saying what are you trying to get out of it when you say not beneficial?
When I say beneficial, I'm saying as far as the sub count, view count, what's the other word? The perception of who you are, the look. You know what I'm saying? The shine, the clout. Whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to put on it, niggas is when on YouTube, you looking for the benefit of yourself.
The tough guy act.
Not even the tough guy act, Ron. What I'm saying is, if you fuck with this nigga, you gonna get the look. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna fuck with you because you fuck with this nigga, or niggas gonna fuck with you like just off the strength of me fucking with you, Ron. I can have a million motherfuckers hate me. I could care less because I fuck with Ron. But some niggas think like, oh, okay, I can't fuck with Ron because niggas ain't gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
But they don't. That's what I'm saying. They come from them not knowing me though. You know what I'm saying?
True, it comes from them not knowing you. But all they worried about is the view of the audience. If the audience don't fuck with Ron, and I don't want to be looked at it like that, then I ain't gonna fuck with Ron. And I never looked at life like that. Like, I'm going to fuck with Ron because I want to fuck with Ron. And if you don't fuck with me because of that, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef with you, but that doesn't stop me from fucking with Ron or fucking with Shoe Freak. Some niggas don't look at it like that. Some niggas is looking at it straight up like, yo, I have to fuck with this person and that person in the game because I know it's going to benefit me later on, whether I like them or not.
But I'm saying it's not, niggas got to understand it's not benefiting them. I'm saying these YouTube checks niggas trying to get them. You got 800 subscribers, you got 900 subscribers, or you just getting the guy and got 300 subscribers. You trying to ride another nigga coattail when you first start making them YouTube checks, they is not worth shit. It might take you 2-3 months to get a payout.
True.
So what niggas is doing is not beneficial. I'm saying it like
it depends on what they see as a benefit.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. And if it's the money that niggas doing it for, then my nigga, you wasting your time. Yeah, you wasting your time.
I think it's like high school. Niggas just want to be in the cool club.
Yeah, that could be it.
The same thing when it comes to shoes, Ron. We all know, come on, Shoe Freak, Ron. Y'all know all those dudes that yo, you were corny. You was corny in school. I don't care if you got a pair of Jordans on. You just a corny nigga with Jordans on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so it don't matter. That doesn't just it doesn't matter who you with. You still a corn. You still a square. You know what I'm saying? You a square nigga if you around cool niggas. Don't mean that it doesn't make you cool. Don't make the girls love you. Don't make the audience love you. You just in the cool club. So I just think a lot of times that's what YouTube has become. It's become like niggas want to be associated with certain niggas. Like a lot of niggas fuck with Damn D. This ain't no shot to him, but a lot of niggas fuck with Damn D because he's up there. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter all the fuck. They know he doing fuck shit, or they know he's making a million videos about Unbreakable. But they just act like they don't see it or they don't speak on it because, hey, he's in the 100,000 club. So, hey, I'm gonna just rock with him.
It could be that, or it could be, you know, it could be the fact that they just don't give a fuck.
They give a fuck if they. I'm saying if niggas speaking on shit. Perfect example. Top's World. Nigga, you ain't got no horse in this race. You never talked to me on the phone personally and never met me in person. So how can you get on Skinny platform and say all this stupid ass shit about me? He wants subscribers, and he think in the end, if he gets subscribers out Skinny, that he'll get a YouTube check. When niggas never had a YouTube check, don't know that YouTube is not a lot of money. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You have to be unbreakable to get money, real money off of YouTube. You have to be 100,000 subscriber nigga to get a real check off of YouTube. So you selling your soul or risking your life for $100 every 2 months gonna get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
But I think in his situation, I think it's one of those he got to pick sides though.
Yeah, which is crazy. OG the Hitman, cut it out. Ain't nothing dangerous over here. This grown man chopping it up. That's all it is. Ain't no gunshots over here.
Gunshot?
Man, I charge niggas promoting my shit.
I just think that shit is wild, man. That shit is crazy. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just you just gotta. If this is something that you want to get into it with the passion that you got. You don't get.
I think it's all in the person though. I'm saying just me, my personality make niggas feel pussy inside, like they want to try to test me or make them feel insecure. I shouldn't say pussy, but that's how I say insecure. That's what I mean by insecure. Like niggas look at me as a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna see what this nigga, if this nigga really about this shit he talking about, or I'm gonna piss this nigga out because it's entertaining when he get fun. I mean, it's fun when he get mad. It's entertaining, and I think that's how niggas look at it. So. Some niggas they might say shit too because they know they can't get nothing out the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep fucking with this nigga until this nigga break, till this nigga give me a show. That's what I think half of the shit be. Like the niggas, okay, like some of these niggas ain't got no channel, they ain't got no picture up there. But they'll be quick to say some stupid ass shit to you because they want entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They want you to say their name on your show. They want you just entertainment. Like you just said, okay, OG the Hitman, stop this shit. It ain't dangerous over here. You just gave that nigga fucking 5 seconds of fame. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that makes sense. I agree with that.
You just gave him 5 seconds of fame. And niggas do that shit. They do that shit just to get fame. You know what I'm saying? The little 5 seconds of fame you just gave him, a nigga come on there and say some stupid ass shit. Like, nigga, I stuck my finger in your wife's ass last night. All this stupid shit. Just for you to say their name, and they feel like they somebody once you be like, hold up, bitch ass nigga, and say their name. So part of it is the niggas that's watching, and the other part is the niggas who wanna. It's like starting at a new high school or starting at a new school. Don't nobody know you.
But let me. You gotta. So who do you think is? Because what I will say is I do not think this is a 50-50 venture at all. I don't think this is a joint venture at all.
Well, it can be. I was saying it's from my point of view, it's 80-20. It's 80% of the nigga that's doing the videos, and it's 20% of the niggas that's watching.
I don't know if I would say 80% of the niggas that's doing the video.
Can't nobody influence you to go rob no store. Just on in your comment saying go rob a store, you gonna go rob it?
No, I agree with that. I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
It's a new high school shit. Like Retro said, the cool kids. It's like a nigga going to a new school. You gotta build your image and shit like that. And that's what YouTube is. Don't nobody know these people personally. We never been to these people's houses to know who they is and how they move. So they come on here and try to play like they somebody that they not. Like they already got the bag. They rich. They're a tough nigga. They'll kill anybody. You don't want to fuck with me. Hey man, y'all stop all that promoting shit in the motherfucking chat, man. Stop that shit. Niggas ain't here for that shit. Go build your own channel, my nigga. Shoot Freak over here building his own channel. He ain't promoting nobody's shit. Go drop you a video, my nigga.
Nah, they good, man. Let them talk, man. They good. It ain't, niggas gonna be there. Let them chop. Let them go.
I'ma holler at Toto.
All right, nigga, holler at him.
All right, Retro. But no, you got a valid point. Nobody can jump in the comment and say, "Hey, man, you should go do this. You should go." I understand that, but it ain't but so long. It's almost like cyber bullying. You know what I'm saying? When you look at cyber bullying, people will say, "Nobody. How can somebody make a comment and make you want to kill yourself?" You know what I'm saying? It's like after so long, you like, all right, my nigga.
Who raised you? Well, you that sensitive?
I mean, I don't know. I can't really, because I never dealt with it. But I've seen people go from one place to another, just keep saying shit. Just keep going from here, going to that. Just always trying to keep some shit stirred up. Being phony on this side to being phony on the other side. It's like, bruh, come on, man. We not doing that. Ain't nobody not here for that. We here, we motherfuckers is having a general conversation, or somebody's talking about a shoe or whatever case may be, and then somebody come in the chat about, hey, this person said this about you. Oh, that person said this. It's like, come on, man, who we dealing with?
But they feed into it because they think that's what. Okay, let me see. I
agree with Johnson. Fame is definitely a hell of a drug. And I think that's what a lot of people
I finna say that, but I'm saying I kind of agree with that because fame is tiring than a motherfucker. Fame is tiring. Fame burns you out. Shit. I'm saying, like, think about this right here. All right. Say you had a channel and you got your YouTube check. And all you did was show shoes for that whole month, that whole pay period. And your check was $300. But then you got the beefing with a nigga next month, and y'all dropping videos about each other. You dropping lies about this nigga, and then your check $900. So that third month, do you want a $300 check or you want a $900 check? That's how these niggas looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in skinny position. That's how Skinny looking at the shit. Skinny not thinking that, I'm going to fuck around and see you one day. He just thinking about, nigga, when this check come and I get this payout, it need to be this much. So he gonna listen to the niggas that's watching him, and the niggas that's watching him telling him what they want to see. So since this nigga telling me he want to see me do this, and he gonna watch, and their watch time gonna get me some views, and I'm gonna do it. That's how they thinking.
But that shit, see, that's the thing. That shit ain't for everybody though. Everybody not built for that. Everybody not built for that type of shit. Everybody not built like it. And y'all said it before. Everybody not built to be a millionaire from YouTube.
Right.
You put yourself in that situation, and then you show up at these sneaker events, and you assuming, oh, it was just YouTube. He ain't really worried. And then the nigga smack the fire out your ass, and now you looking crazy.
That's what I just said. So now I just said the same shit. Nigga risking their life for a YouTube check when that fucking $900 be gone on 3 pair of shoes.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you and then that shit happens, and then like I said, if you so happen to run across like the dude that you had met in the store one time. Now Let's just say he was one of those motherfuckers, just back and forth talking crazy, showing love 1 minute and then talking crazy at another minute, and then at the next minute, and then all of a sudden he ran into you.
At Foot Locker, I would have told that bitch up in there.
And that's the thing. Mentally, he thinking like, oh man, that shit is YouTube. Ron ain't worried about that. Right. Nigga, you don't see. That's the thing. You don't know. The only person you know is the person that you see on the camera. You don't know the actual person, bro. You don't know who that is.
Yeah, but it's all about how far you want to go with this and how it's all about how far you want to go and what's your plan of how far you want to go. Because I'm not the networking type, you know what I'm saying, to meet up with YouTubers and let's do the YouTube thing together type shit. No, you my competition. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't go to SneakerCon and we vlog together. No, nigga, go shoot your footage. I shoot my footage. All right.
No,
I say what's up in your video. Yeah, I say what's up in your video. Put you in my video so you can say what's up. Let a nigga know we seeing each other. But I'm not with all that vlogging together type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go sit down and eat together type shit. So I go to a SneakerCon. I can't pull up with everybody at Waffle House when we leave the club. Because I might be sitting there, and then when I meet you in person, you might not be all I thought you was. I might be sitting there eating my waffle to my man. I'm here with these bitch ass niggas, lame ass niggas. Eat with these lame ass niggas.
Eating the waffle, cussing niggas out, eating the waffle.
In my head, cussing niggas out, biting my bacon and shit, frowning at niggas and shit because they a whole bitch and don't know
it. Nah, I agree, and I mean, and it's not to say that you're supposed to do that.
Right. I'm saying no, that's what goes on. I'm saying that's what bigger YouTubers are showing niggas, so that's what niggas think that's what need to be done. Okay, that's what Kite and everybody else doing in LA. They linking up, they going out together, they shooting footage together. Tony flying out there to see them. So that's what I need to do. That's not my lane. Like my street goes out this way.
That's not for everybody though. That ain't for everybody to do.
But people thinking that's the formula.
People think, yeah, a lot of people think that's the formula. Yeah. That's not what it is, because like you said, I could be one way on camera and then see you in person and like, what the fuck? Like, we don't talk to me out here.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas like, I talk shit on camera, but to be honest, when you meet me in person, shit, I'm cool until you say some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care when people judge me. Like when people be in the comments and they be like, "Oh, Ron, a bitch ass nigga, he a snake. He said he gonna take skinny shit." It don't bother me because real niggas know what I mean when I say, like, niggas be like, "That was some real shit what you did when you jumped the skinny shit and told him you coming for a spot and you actually started coming for a spot." I like that shit. That shit be like, okay, you a real nigga. You was raised the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? But when another nigga be like, "Oh, so Run get a pass, he told Skinny he gonna take his shit," that's clout chasing. Nigga, where I grew up at and when I was growing up, what the fuck is clout? I never heard of this shit.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of those things like sneakerhead. That's something. That's one of those.
But you can't be a clout head though. You can't be
That's one of those things. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a new type of branding or something like that, or whatever. Or I guess if that's what you want to call it. But at the end of the day, I still feel like, I don't know. I still wouldn't put it as high as 80-20, but I get where you coming from.
Yeah, I'm like I just look at it like the new dude in high school. You pull up on YouTube, don't nobody know you, so you trying to build your persona. You trying to build your persona, don't nobody know you, don't nobody know who you are. No, niggas don't know who you are. Niggas don't know you from a can of paint. When you get on here and you trying to build your persona.
But do you build that persona off? Do you build that persona off somebody else not knowing you can get your ass whooped? Because like I said, you hopping in the game, new, and then you saying shit about people who you don't know where they live at, you don't know their traveling schedule, you don't know this person's lifestyle. So you create a YouTube channel and you live in Texas. All of a sudden, there's a Texas event. Now you don't know the person who you've been shitting on this entire time lives in Texas. You go to this event, you see the person who you've been shitting on or sneak dissing or whatever the case may be, and you see this person. So now you then went from a disgruntled YouTube creator to a fan. So now you see this person and you like, oh, what's up, man? Now you want to be friends. But the whole time, this person is aware of all the bullshit you've been saying. Now you go up to try to approach this person viciously cusses you the fuck out, or this person decides to, you know what? I'm gonna smack this guy. So you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So now you have a reason to make some footage about this person. Now you have a reason to create content now, because now you got your ass smacked. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you had no business talking about this person in the beginning. You don't even know him.
But I'm saying I never known why niggas did this. I don't jump in. To be honest, I don't watch other niggas' lives. I won't even run on this live shit to now. So I don't sit back. That's just like me jumping in somebody's live I don't know and listen to them talk for 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden I got it made up in my mind what type of dude they are. Nah, IBA, you ain't tripping. You ain't tripping. I think Shoe Free taking the call. So it ain't tripping. I'm just sitting back reading some of y'all comments, man. Y'all niggas really be making me want to take a break from YouTube. Cause y'all don't move how I move. And I ain't built how I'm built. So I really be wanting to say fuck this shit. For real. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm finna put on. this man got going. True Freak, can you hear me? Just dodge ahead if you can hear me. I'm finna jump out, man. I gotta run somewhere. I'm back in this bitch. Hold up. I'm back. I see some people talking to me, goddamn it. I want to goddamn respond to everybody before I dip. I'm actually finna run to the mall. I got one of my cousin hit me up, want me to go run to the mall with him and shit. I don't plan on going live on my channel tonight. I need a break. I need a break from the trolls. I need a break from niggas who I just don't like how niggas act. I don't like how niggas move. I don't like niggas' personalities on YouTube. But Supreme, what's good? Warren, I'm going, yeah, bro. I'm saying, yeah, I'm I'm still keep grinding. I've been grinding a lot. I haven't even taken a day off in a few weeks, so I'm gonna take a day off today. And Tyrell, I get what you're saying, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take that in no negative way. All I can do is explain how I feel. I don't understand trolling. I came up in a period where we didn't have the internet. Like, nigga, we had dial-up. I was grown. I was 25, 26 years old when I was able to pick up a touchscreen cell phone and go to Facebook and go to whatever.com I want to go to. I was grown, so I don't understand the trolling shit. I don't understand this shit. This shit pisses me out because niggas that come around that goofy shit in person, we was beating the fuck out them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying it's just I'm not with the trolling shit. I don't understand that shit. That's not me. So I get what you're saying. Where you like, oh, you gotta do YouTube. You gotta have thin skin. You can't have thin skin. No, I'm saying yes, I can have thin skin. I can, because the niggas that's doing stupid shit or shit that I call fuck shit shouldn't be doing this shit, because they daddy or they uncle should have smacked the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Or their mama should have been tough on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not me having thin skin. It's just niggas doing shit that is weird.
My bad.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Classify them to be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Trolling is for retarded people.
So I know I do feel like I feel like having a social media platform, regardless of it is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, any of that, you gotta have tough skin, because Facebook, you can post a picture of your newborn baby. You're expecting everybody to say your baby's cute. However, you have that one honest film that says no disrespect, but your child is fucking ugly.
But what if you know your child not ugly and that nigga just saying some stupid shit to stand out?
That's the thing. But see, that's the thing. That's how you feel. You feel like your child isn't ugly. You feel what I'm saying? No,
I'm saying, okay.
Not you and I'm just talking about.
No, I'm saying like I'll be honest. Like, my mama honest. My mama completely honest. She would have been the first person to tell me I got an ugly baby. You know what I'm saying?
Not you in general.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying, like, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying I'm just using me for example. For me, like, if my baby was ugly, my mama would tell me in the hospital when my baby was born, she would have been laughing and she would be like, "That's an ugly baby." Like, my mama would say it, like,
and I feel like so
that's why people not built like me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by people not like me or people not raised right. Because my mama would tell me my baby ugly. Most people, mama wouldn't tell them that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck no. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know anybody's mom who's willing to say tell their child that their grandbaby, like, I don't know what happened, but my grandchild is ugly. I don't know anybody who's willing to do that. All I'm
Shit, my sister just had a baby, and my nephew 5 months, and my mama been calling his ass ugly for months. So I'm saying we just laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? He a baby, he gonna grow up. I'm saying, super, that's the shit. What I mean, say I'm real. Like, my wife right here listening to me every night. She right here listening to me. She, like she just said, the baby is ugly. You said my baby ugly? Hell no, my baby ugly. My baby looks just like me.
What the fuck, bro?
No, I'm saying, but whole life is like mine. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like, man, no, it's not. We don't joke. We joke with each other, but it be serious. Like, somebody can live, my family can look at me like my baby ugly, and I'll be laughing. I'll be like, bitch, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People not like me. That's what I mean. Like, I can't comprehend. I can't grasp what other people think because I'm built a certain way.
No, and that's and that's the thing. So I think when people say to be on YouTube, you got to have tough skin. I feel like that's in life, social media, on and off social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like, because people, like, even when you go to work, like, going to work. You know what I'm saying? I work in the medical field. Let me just say that I work in the medical field, and sometimes people feel as though they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Sometimes I got responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? I got responsibilities, so I can't always react. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I go to work and the motherfucker say, damn, every time I see you, you in the hallway. How you know I don't got a bladder problem, motherfucker?
I'm not saying, is this a supervisor or this a motherfucker you work with?
This a random person in the hallway.
Oh, I'm like, well, why the fuck you always watching me? Like, this my response, real shit.
See, but like, I can't respond like that at work because I'm at work.
I will at work. Like, I don't even talk to you. Why you saying disrespectful shit to me like that? I don't talk to you.
Like, every time I see you in the hallway, and I'm like, well, why are you always in the hallway?
That's what you gotta say back, right?
Why are you in the hallway? If you always seeing me, why are you always in the hallway with me then? Why are we? Exactly. Why are we always in the hallway together? So little shit like that. But like I said, especially with social media, maybe not so much with real life. I mean, because real life, at some point, in some instances, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say at all times. Sometimes you gotta deal with some consequences, sometimes not. But on social media, you have to have tough skin. Because if you can't, it ain't my personal opinion. If you don't have it, it ain't for you. Because everybody's not gonna always agree with you on social media.
I think people like to see me wear my shit on my sleeve. I think.
Oh, they love it. People love to see you go off. They love that shit. People love to see you go off. They love it to the ground, bro. People love that.
That's just me. That's how I go.
Tony.
I wear my shit. I'm not. I feel like if I don't say what I have to say, and I hold shit in, then I'm not being real. I'm not being me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally agree. I mean, because I don't feel like in certain situations you shouldn't have to hold shit in. But then again, at the same time, depending on the situation, like I said, at work, I'm not going to always speak my mind at work. That's just me. I'm not going to do that. When I'm out trying to handle some business to make some money, I'm not going to always speak my mind because I don't want to talk my way out of a bag. That's just me. I'm not willing to do that.
But you say, well, even if it's not a supervisor.
No.
If it's not somebody in a higher position of power.
If it's not a supervisor, anybody else, I'm going to be a sarcastic jackass.
I don't have that sarcasm. No, I'm saying I don't. Like, I don't have this sarcasm. I can't be sarcastic. I can't be slick with the mouth. I can't do the subliminals and all this shit. Like it does. My mind doesn't go that far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I can't do that shit. I say what I feel, how I feel, what I want to say.
before I go off and cuss somebody out or tell them to just get the fuck away from me, I would rather be like I would rather just be sarcastic.
But is that because of your size? Because you a tall ass nigga, you don't want to seem aggressive?
I don't want to seem aggressive. This is true. I do not want because I'm probably like where I work, I'm probably in the top 6 or top 10 tallest people in the building. So the last thing I want to do is come off aggressive, like I'm trying to bully people and shit like that. So I feel like when people say shit out the way to me, I just give them sarcasm in return. Because sarcasm hurts.
OG, I disagree on that comment, my nigga. He said the driving force behind all the beef is the YouTubers. We came here to hear y'all talk about shoes. If y'all talk about the next YouTuber, that's on y'all. That is wrong, my nigga, because I guarantee you read the title before you watch a video.
Oh, that's a fact. No, Ron, you're right.
I agree that's wrong as well.
Of course that's wrong.
The viewers have an input on it. Because at the end of the day, like I just told Shoe Freak, you know, I'll come. Shoe Freak might say Tony D coming in, and then half them people be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga Tony D. And then I hop in and I start talking, man, hey, that nigga Tony a real nigga. Like it's always a switcheroo or something going on.
Always.
Because they can't be themselves. They can't think for themselves.
Totally agree with that. Totally agree.
So if you like me, Shoe, if you like me, then they gonna fuck with me. But if you don't like me, they gonna say fuck me. And then if I come in you not liking me and then you over time like me, they'll switch with you too. They'll switch with whoever's channel they on. Yeah, that's basically the way to put it.
That's what we're saying. That's what I was saying earlier. That's what we're saying. We're saying the switcheroo. That's what we're saying.
I don't think they go for grown men. It might go for some weird grown men. I have
men just can't think for themselves. Some grown men just can't think for themselves.
Yeah, but most of my crowd are grown men, and I have loyal supporters. Like if I'm on anybody live, they watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to these niggas when I'm not on live. They can call my phone or they can hit me up on IG, FaceTime me and shit like that.
But that's not. But that's not everybody. That's a selective few though.
Right. I'm telling you, but you have to be that person. You have to be open for that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be if somebody gonna support you, nobody ain't gotta send you a dime. You know what I'm saying? But nigga gonna send you I'm saying if nigga gonna send you some money, why not talk to the nigga? If a nigga nice send me $5, he ain't gotta do that. He ain't gotta do that. So I would talk to the nigga. It's like a meet and greet. Like, what's up, cuz? What's good? This is me behind the scenes.
I agree with that 100%.
Ron, you can stop the beef. No, the fuck I can't, Hugo.
No, I don't agree with that. Because like I said earlier, it's not.
Hold on, bro.
Every beef that's on YouTube does not include Ron.
And I ain't shutting my own video. I ain't clapping my own videos in my own channels. I ain't looking at myself getting fucked with and channels getting fucked with and telling me to cut myself to ignore the beef.
Yeah, nah, I don't agree with that. I mean, you can ignore it, but that's not gonna and it's not gonna change much if you ignore it. Because at this point, you done already, you know what I'm saying, you done already spoke on some things. So to try to ignore it now doesn't, you know what I'm saying, that's not gonna help the situation at all. I always felt like it was I always felt like I said, it was the audience. So I feel like the audience play a bigger part in it.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say it. I'm not gonna sit and say they are the people. They're doing. I just saying that they can put a lot of they can put a lot of shit in your battery, you know, in your back. They can try to make it more.
Hey, I got a roll, bro. I got a roll.
I appreciate you for coming through.
All right.
What'd you say, Tony?
So they hold on. Fuck. I was saying that I feel like the audience can definitely. I'm not gonna put the whole blame on the audience. I'm just gonna say that they can definitely play a very big deciding factor in it, because at the end of the day, they gonna, you might think another way, but then they could be like that friend that could tell you, nah, man, he talking shit or whatever, and that's where that whole shit can stem from, making it more than what it seems.
I agree, and that's why I say I wouldn't put all the blame on them, but I would say they take some of the blame. Yes, because like I said, like I was saying earlier, jumping from this person chat to that person chat, going from different comment to comment, just keeping shit stirred up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in one breath, if you're telling me, man, I'm just tired of all the back and forth beef shit. I just want to see shoes, and 10 minutes later, you under this person comment saying what somebody said about him, and that shit it's contradictory. And even with the shoe, a lot of the sneaker reviews, the beef shit is getting more views than that.
Yeah, I mean, with me, I don't have the time or the energy to say something about somebody and then wait for them to reply and then say something about them again. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to, I have a goal already set, that's why I feel like a lot of the bigger people don't even get their self in. Well, we would say the bigger people don't get their self involved, bigger YouTubers, because I feel like we have to use that energy towards something else. You know what I'm saying? The people that may not be getting shoes every week or being able to review shit every week, they, find themselves in this. I don't know what the reason is. I just don't feel like I have to address every single thing. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my main things.
No,
me, this is all my personal stuff. Like, say fuck Tony or whatever, or I'm a bitch, whatever. Oh, he tried you, nigga. You ain't what you gonna do? I just really don't. At this point, I really don't care. Like, I get that same shit in my comment section. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really wanted to do that, I would have a long line of people that I'm having to fight, and it's like I can't whoop everybody's ass. So I'd rather just keep doing what the fuck I'm doing, because that shit got me where I'm at now. That's how I see it.
As you should. I totally agree with that.
And one thing with me, I guess one of my own mistakes is me being people. I don't try to put myself in this. I don't try to give myself this title, Shoe Freak, and hopefully you can vouch for me on that. That people give me that title, but I don't try to come in being like the big guy. But a lot of people say, man, Tony, I have respect for you, man. I watched Skinny because of you, or what, people say I give a good stamp of approval for certain things, especially for me doing this for so long, and the amount of subs and all that plays a factor. So by me having this statue, I would say, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, which I'm not saying I have, I'm just saying that's what people have stated. For that reason, though, I try to use that in a way to, either it's mediate or fix people's situations. And I felt like now looking back, like, yeah, I mean, I should have probably just not did shit. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't gain nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing people got to understand. Because I found myself involved in these beefs, and it's like, bro, all I was doing is trying to get this person and that person to talk. Some people even came to me to be able to be that person to talk. You know what I'm saying? In reality, with me, though, which I would say definitely is different, is if I have a problem with somebody, I'm going to call them. I'm not doing the middleman shit, But,
yeah,
a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to pick the phone, or they want to go through somebody. And I'd rather try it than not try it at all, though. But, I understand. Go ahead. I was going to say, I just understand that what a lot of people are saying now, just, and I respect it. A lot of people just not. So a lot of people are just not supposed to be cool, I guess, and it is what it is.
And that's how I say it. Like, I don't feel like every situation needs a mediator. That's just me.
Yeah,
does not need a mediator. I feel like as men, or even women, men and women, if there's an issue with somebody else, if this is just my opinion, if there's an issue that you want to fix, reach out to try to fix it. Now, if it doesn't work, that's a different story, but at least reach out.
Yeah.
And that's why I have no desire to ever go back and forth with somebody video for video. But I've been saying that for years. That's just me.
That's just me, you know. And it's not like and the thing is though, it's like this YouTube shit starting to get like Twitter, bro, and get like the world where you gotta watch what you say. Cause hey, guess what? The fact that me and you just both said we don't got time for that, you know, somebody else gonna take it as an oh, so you saying we ain't about shit. The fact that we do beat videos, we not about shit, spin our words around. And I'm constantly finding myself in that situation where I gotta explain myself. And I'm like, why? Like, bro, what I'm saying is about me is about me. It's not about you.
At the same time, you gotta also remember, my nigga. If I get on my platform to say, you know what, I'm just done with Adidas, my nigga. I'm not wearing Adidas. To me, I'm just no longer interested in Adidas. Fuck that. The fact that you took that and you heard, oh, he's saying I'm not shit because I wear Adidas. My nigga, I don't give a fuck that you took it that way. I know what I said.
Yeah. I
know if you play it back, I know what you're gonna hear me say.
Well, Supreme King said, didn't Ron have an issue with you, Tony? Yeah, it was an issue. We didn't even get to talk really. He had just left, you know. And I don't really want to talk too much about that because he's not here. And like I said, what I say, the shit gets misconstrued all the time. Just like what Sneaker Dome just said and me and him just talked about. I had told Ron to do, you know, try doing current event topics, and Ron thought that I said like I said I don't know about R. Kelly fucking a bitch or something, which was a joke when I said that, but he said that basically the fact that I said I don't got time to do that, that means that me saying that to Ron, basically telling Ron like, nigga, you got the time, I don't got it, so go do it. Like that's how he took it, and that was not how I meant it though. You see what I'm saying? So there goes our situation. Because I was just like, I want because me personally, I would love to do podcasts. I would love to go live. I just don't have like my life literally does not have that time. Like right now, Shoe Freak, I'm supposed to be on a fucking meeting with Bull and them to talk about some sample shit. I'm ignoring them because I wanted to hop on because I've been told y'all what to do that. And I'm not saying that you ain't got like everybody has a crazy schedule. I'm just stating that.
I mean, you can only
got like on YouTube, I got like 3-4 channels. I got a Twitch. I just don't have the time to like take care of each one of them. You feel me? So
yeah.
I had the opportunity.
At the end of the day, you gotta. At the end of the day, people gotta understand that I can only speak for myself. What I say is speaking for myself, not for the next person or none of that. I'm speaking only and solely for myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, if people decide to take it another way, you know, people and I've noticed.
But that right there though, Shoe Freak, is the key to all the beefs, bro. It's not. People are taking shit different ways than what it's really meant. Apparently, like I still watch Ron's shit. Last night, apparently, I guess the Pain, like the finalization, the final term was that Pain and Alias really didn't have a beef. It was stirred up by Mono, apparently. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I don't know the full details, but it just feels like a lot of the reasons why people get into these things is because of miscommunication and shit being taken the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That's
true. In a lot of cases, that's true. In a lot of cases, that is true.
And you know where that stems from? People not hitting up each other on the phone. People going straight to YouTube to say fuck this person or that person. You know, just not having a simple phone call. Like, yeah, I'm a phone call guy. That's me. I call people because I like to get the certification. If you say fuck me on the phone, like, yeah, I said what I said, and that's what I meant, nigga, then okay, now I know to take the next step, and whether it's doing YouTube videos or, you know, people want to fight, whatever they want to do. But, like, I like to make sure I hear everything clearly because I've learned in life so far, jumping the gun is just the worst thing to do. You jump the gun and then, you know, boom. Jumping the gun is like, you hear somebody creeping and downstairs in your kitchen, you go down and clap them, and it's your fucking brother getting some Oreos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I want to. Sometimes you got to do it because shit, you might be reluctant to shoot the person. It could be a robber and they shoot and kill you. I understand that too, but I am not a shoot first, ask questions later. Majority of the time, you know what I'm saying? 95% of the time.
But like you said. A lot of shit can be resolved with a phone call.
Exactly.
Some people they don't want to make the phone call because, like, case in point, if it's put to me, man, Tony said he'll never get on your live again. He don't really fuck with you like that. Now, I can call you and address it, but I want to start some shit. I want to get some views. So I'm going to make a video.
Yeah.
Knowing I have his phone number, I'm going to make a video to say, hey, fuck you, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making a phone call. So some people just choose not to make the phone call in general.
Yeah.
When they know shit could be resolved easily.
And OG hit the hint, man. I'm going to kind of go over what you said earlier. It's not fully. The chat isn't in a little bit, and it's not. But let me explain to you just how Shoe Freak said, right? Hey, Shoe Freak. Tony D said he ain't get on your shit no more. He said, fuck you, nigga. And then Shoe Freak like, I got this nigga number. Do I want to hit him up, man? Fuck that nigga. And you hop on the chat live. What's good, y'all? What's going on, man? Man, listen to this, man. My homie told this nigga Tony D said he ain't hopping on the chat no more, man. Fuck that nigga. And then y'all in the chat like, fuck Tony. Yeah, man, fuck him. He's a bitch. Mm-hmm. I ain't never fuck with him anyway. And then you just start going, and then you jumped up. You like, man, yeah, man, he a bitch. I knew he was a bitch. I should have socked his ass when I saw him in DC. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when all that comes. And then I hear it, and it's like me personally, when I hear it though, I'm either gonna call you and get it resolved. If I can't, then it's done. But like if you were to do that, right? I'm not finna go jump the gun and be like, man, fuck you, this and that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be like, all right, I know how Shoe Freak feels and keep it moving. Like I'm on some shit like, bro, if I go and say fuck, if I make a live and say fuck Jay-Z or fuck whoever, fuck French Montana, fuck 2 Chainz, like I'm not getting a response from them. So that's the same way I'm looking at it. Like, why do I need to respond to something like, bro? If that's the case, I need to respond to every single comment I get that says fuck you or fuck Nikki or your girl's a bitch or whatever. I get all that shit. And it's like, do I need to at this point, I'm just tired of giving that energy back.
Yeah, like, too much because it's too much of that shit. Like it's too much of that energy to give back. It's like I'm good, bro. Like I'm good on that. Like somebody could get in the chat right now and just continuously bash everything. Like everything, your background is fake. All of those shoes. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not here for that. Yeah. But some people look at it different than me. Some people they don't give a fuck. Some people gonna look at the situation different.
And just like I said, where everything has to get clarification. I don't like if that's what you do. If you like to do that, that's fine, man. Whatever floats your boat. Like I don't have no problem if you the type that need to go and address everything. You ain't got no problem with me. Like I don't and that's just not what I do. If somebody was asking me, Tony, what would you do? That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I've been doing like in all reality, guys. If I was to say fuck everybody or whatever nigga I'm gonna do it, I'm trying to tell you by now I've probably either gotten several fights, motherfuckers try to swing on me. Who knows? Because you know, you gotta understand for me, when I go places or I'm out, everybody know who the fuck well, not everybody, but majority of people know who I am. And if I'm at SneakerCon, everybody know who I am. I'm not trying to walk around worrying about who the nigga I said fuck you bitch pull up the SneakerCon. I'm not trying to worry about that. I'm not trying to worry about that. Because listen, like one thing with me, my pride, it used to be up here, but you got to let the pride go down, bro. I can't whoop everybody ass. I can't. Okay. So I'm not worried about that. Like I don't have nothing to prove to my subscribers and my viewers that I can beat a nigga ass or do this and that. Like I can get my ass whooped. I could be walking down SneakerCon and somebody just catch me from the side. But would I rather do that? Would I rather just keep my energy on something totally different? Like I'm cool with just doing what I'm not scared, but I'm trying to say that you can still be scared and get your ass whooped, still be scared to get robbed, still be scared to deal with people. I'm not trying to worry about that though. That's what I'm trying to say.
It makes sense because, like I said, that's not and most people don't realize that. Most people will look at that and say, "Oh man, he's scared," or "He this." Yeah. It's like no, it's like that. I didn't get into this business for that.
Yeah, that's
like I don't. The last thing I want to do is go to an event, especially if it's an event that I'm hosting that. Like and I can't even walk around freely because I feel like somebody might try to snuff me. Like, yeah, it makes no sense.
And I don't even and the thing is, I don't even try to pull those cards. Though. I don't even pull those cards out and use those. But those are the other cards I can say, like, yeah, bro, like, do you really think that I want to like get into a fucking fight with somebody and Adidas is there or Rejuvenator is there and they're like, what the fuck is this dude? Like, what? Damn, Tony. Like that makes me look bad. And then SneakerCon, they like, you know, we can't fuck with this dude, Tony. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like that's not the shit I'm trying to portray.
Yeah, nobody is trying to deal with that, especially when their money or their livelihood is involved. Nobody's not trying to do that. At the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I just feel like I was talking to Ron earlier, I feel like at some point it has to come to an end. Hopefully, I'm saying hopefully now. It probably does not, because like I'm in the chat, motherfuckers is hitting it right on saying people just love drama, which we all know.
I just wish that people, the viewers and the YouTubers, and it's hard for me to say this shit because I honestly don't. I'm a very, very humble person at the end of the day. I'm people tell me that, and I can admit to that because I don't like to put myself at a higher standard. I shit just like everybody. My breath stink in the morning like everybody. Fucking body odor. I shit, diarrhea shit. I eat whatever. We're all the same. Like ain't nothing different about me than what is the next person watching me. But what I want people to look at is like, bro, listen, you got all these motherfuckers over here, you know, Kais, Bull, fucking just tons of the bigger guys out there, right? Who don't even indulge in any of the conversations that goes on over here. You know, they don't chop it up. They don't show respect. They don't check in. They don't do none of that shit. They don't do it, and they don't get involved in it either. Like because of that, one of these is for the reason that this beef shit's going on. With me, I come over here to chop it up, kick it. You know, if people ask questions, like I'm just chilling, bro. Like I don't expect nothing. I don't need nothing. I don't receive nothing. And I just wish people would understand that like Tony D ain't got no race in his horse. You know, whenever I try to do a mediation, it's not. I don't get nothing out of it. When Skinny and Ron was going at it, you know, at the end of the day, when the clap went on the channel, Shoe Freak, you didn't get involved in it. Retro didn't get involved in it. Everybody was just like, you know, and one reason is because y'all didn't have a relationship with Skinny. But Tony D, I said, hold on, let me try to fix it because I know both of these people. I fuck with them, and I tried to do it. And it's like I could have just stepped back and been like, man, fuck that. Let them niggas handle that. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But once again, I tried to get in the middle, whether the strike was off or was stayed on or taken off. I don't gain shit from it. I'm just trying to help. That's all I'm saying. And people got to understand that. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't get shit from that. And it's like everybody tries to blame me for the Skinny thing, but a lot of people been on his podcast. A lot of people still go on his podcast. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that type Shoe Freak. If I don't fuck with somebody and you go fuck with them, I'm not gonna be mad at you about it. I can't do the side choosing shit. And it's been plenty of people.
We all grown men. Like we grown men. I can't tell you or nobody else who the fuck. Like I was talking to Retro last night and I was telling them like if you just because you personally or somebody that I fuck with got an issue with somebody, I can't all of a sudden develop an issue with them. They did nothing to me.
Yeah, and that's what I said because I can't, especially in this YouTube shit, because people will be beefing one day and the next day they cool. And the thing is, exactly. If I got a problem with Skinny and I tell you to have a problem with Skinny and you're like, all right, well, fuck Skinny, bitch ass Skinny, blah blah blah, and then the next day I'm cool with Skinny, you got to go and talk to Skinny now too.
Exactly.
And you didn't have like I don't like that. That's you know, and I found myself a lot people saying like, you know, fuck Tony because now he over on Skinny podcast. I had one on the podcast to talk about sports for a couple seconds. Like I'm still cool with him, but like, you know, and it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, like I'm not finna pick sides here. You know, I'm not finna pick sides, and some people don't got to apparently. You know, not everybody has to, but you know, it's just I can't choose sides. What Skinny did to Ron was fucked up. I told Skinny that, and I told him I ain't gonna be on this podcast for quite some time. As far as I'm concerned, I thought that the strike was taking off, and apparently it isn't. I don't know, but the shit's fucked up. You know, and I was told by him that was taking off, and you know, at this point, it's like now it's like I'm at the point now, bro, where I don't even want to get on nobody's shit no more. I just want to go be Hollywood. That's what I want to be. I want to be the person that everybody calls the bigger YouTubers to be. I want to probably be that person because that's the best way to stay out this shit. Because it seems like the shit I'm saying now will be misconstrued and they'll be in a video later on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk.
Give it a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm like fucking Donald Trump, and I don't fuck with him, but I'm just saying, like, I can say one thing and then it's totally different, bro.
No, I agree. I totally agree. So and at the end of the day, you know, if you decide to go get your Hollywood on, you put the work in for that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You put the work in for that. So if you decide to say, you know what, I'm just gonna probably, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to just do my Hollywood shit, it's like, okay, whatever, you know, you put the work in for it, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, for the beef shit to be ongoing so fucking long, and then like I said earlier, with people doing a reaction video, you're saying you don't want it anymore, but you're doing a reaction video.
Yeah.
In the process of doing a reaction video, you develop not even an opinion, because everybody has an opinion, but now you developed a problem. Well, now you developed a problem calling a person, saying you feel like a person is a snake. How did you get that from a fucking 7-minute video that you watch? You don't know either party involved, but you feel like this person is a snake.
The problem is that, like I stated, you know, the mediations and shit, they don't work. And like over the past few days, you know, there's been Ron's had on his channel a mediation where he's let this person talk, that person talk, this person talk, that person talk, and it seemed like it's a close to it, you know, to that situation. So. And nobody came out like you know, cool, which I didn't expect. But I guess the only way to stop it is to stop talking about it. That's it. But if people don't want to stop talking about it, then it is what it is. Because I mean, that shit is like back in, well, the jugging part was recently, more recent, I guess. But you know, Tony, how would you have feel if he would have fucked up your channel, Roderick Finley? If Skinny would have fucked up my channel, I would have been pissed the fuck off, just like Ron. But I wouldn't have involved anybody else. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, because I mean, do I have to give it? Like, the thing is, everything I state, bro, everything I state, I remember everything. So, Jersey's, me and Jersey had problems, and he, you know, in the past. I got clapped by who knows. I don't know who the fuck did it, but there was a point when Jersey, Super Duper, and TRX came at me and clapped me. Or nobody's gonna admit to it, but I got my channel clapped. Okay, Ron was cool with Jersey. I didn't give a fuck. It didn't make me mad at Ron. There's plenty of people out here that fuck with people who I don't fuck with, or I didn't fuck with. I'm not going to say fuck the person. I'm not gonna put that person in between it. That's what it is. Ron is not gonna say fuck Shoe Freak for having me on his podcast. Right. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and I was just on the podcast with Ron. So it's like, that's the respect that at that point is respect, but for different people it's different results. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like I said, I don't want to talk. I just don't want to talk about Ron without him being here. Cause I know he would definitely want to give the reason why, but this has stated, like, I'm on Shoe Freak podcast. Ron does not, he's not going to say fuck Shoe Freak after this. I was on Skinny's podcast too the other night, and Super Duper was on there. And Super Duper and Ron, they still cool. But for me, it was fuck me for going on there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand anything anymore.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it was fuck you.
He said it. I could tell it's really more heated to Davey. That's where he's more mad about, like Davey, more mad at Davey to me. Because at first he said I disrespected him, and then secondly it was fuck me, you know. And then when I went on Skinny's podcast, it was really fuck me. So, I mean, if Ron feel that way, and then you could tell me, and Retro can tell me that you feel the same way as far as what he see, then I would definitely take into consideration that I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my fault. But from looking at the whole timeline of events, I can't see how I'm fucked up for what I did on that. I can't see why Ron is mad at me. And if I can give you explained it, then I would definitely be like, okay, my bad. But I just don't see what I did wrong at all. You know,
and you speaking on just going on the podcast in general?
No, I'm talking about the timeline of events. Like if you look at how my brain was processing everything, it would process the same as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I guess I can explain my point from it, and we can go from there. But basically, he one of his videos, he was like, he was heated at everybody on that was on that podcast. It was me, True Kicks, Unbreakable, I think Davey, and who else was it? And Flight Academy. You know what I'm saying? Before this whole podcast, me and Ron talk conversations. Tony, hey, you know, how the fuck do I get these, you know, the smaller demographic? We was on a podcast before that. He was asking, or maybe it was that same podcast. He was asking me about how to get like the smaller demographics, like the 17 and 24-year-olds. He was asking me like, how do I do that? And like, how do I? And we've had we had hour-long conversations too on the phone about, you know, how do I take it to the next level? And he's telling me like, yo, man, Tony, like, I don't know why the fuck I want to, you know, I don't know why the fuck I'm still doing YouTube after all this bullshit. I'm like, I said, Ron, you got to figure out, like, you got to look at it, Ron. Like, obviously you're getting something out of it. Like you know, whether it's the loyalty from your subscribers, something is driving you to continue to do this. We've had good conversations, bro. Like, you know, he asked me questions and I tell him like, you can't, like, bro, I'm not going to waste my time to be deceptive to you. I'm not going to sit and talk to you for an hour to deceive you. But he asked me for advice and I gave him advice for what worked for me. Mm-hmm. And on that podcast too, that night though, we were talking and I was just like, yeah, man, Ron, I just think you know, like the beef shit is going to die out eventually. We've seen what it's done to certain people's channels that, you know, like Damn D Unbreakable was going in and Damn D, I feel like he's taking a hurt on his channel with that shit over time. So I'm just trying to explain to Ron, like, yeah, I think you should definitely take it in a different direction, whether it's like whatever the latest sneaker releases are, what hip hop shit, whatever it may be. I think you should like definitely tie that into the podcast and focus it on the current event topic that's going on, because that shit's what's trending. Like that's how YouTube works. YouTube is all about trends and what's going on. I'm like, and then the joke came in like, yeah, man, R. Kelly's fucking a bitch. You hop on a bitch and go in on that shit. Talk about it. Keep the same energy that you got. The mentality, like all that energy you got is what people love you for, but keep that and put it into different topics, because I mean, it's only gonna be so much scamming and this person and that person that's going on as you on this shit. And when it dies down, you still gotta have something to talk about. You feel me? And when we were talking, everything was cool. Like he didn't tell me nothing like, man, you put me in a box or anything like that. But I did state something. I probably did state something along the lines like, yeah, man, I wish I could, you know, hop on and do shit like that. I just don't be having time. But you know, if you got the time to do it, do it. And what I meant was clearly just like, bro, I be dropping videos almost every single day on my channel alongside with the other shit I'm doing. If I didn't drop videos every day, then I definitely would have a podcast that I can go on every single night. And that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm saying. It wasn't like me trying to belittle him or me trying to say, you know, he's less of a person. Like, bro, you a little nigga, so go do this because you got time. I ain't got time because I'm a big boss. That's not how I meant it at all. I don't talk like that to people. So
okay, so that's probably how he took it. Even though you didn't mean it that way, that's probably I can see. Okay.
Exactly. So he probably took it that way, and that's fine. Yeah. But the defacting situation, what we talked about, is that the next day, yo, Tony, bro, I don't know if you really meant that shit, bro, but I felt like disrespected a little bit that you know, did this and that. And then we like, oh, no, Ron, I didn't mean it like that, bro. Blah, blah, blah. Fixed it. We're good. That didn't happen. The next day, it went on live and it was like, that nigga Tony D, well, fuck everybody on the panel. That nigga Tony D disrespected me without even knowing he probably disrespected me. You know, this and that. Fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm just, you know, and trying to say I'm trying to belittle him. I don't want to see him be big.
Just the beginning part of that statement alone still kind of alludes to the fact that there still might be a conversation that need to be had. Just by saying Tony disrespecting me without even knowing it.
Yeah. So
just that part alone still kind of alludes to the fact that, like, okay, we still may need to talk, because obviously I think, and I'm thinking as if I'm wrong, which is clear that I'm not, but I'm thinking as if I'm wrong to say he disrespected me. He probably don't even know he disrespected me, but I kind of felt like he did. So it's still kind of like a conversation.
It went a little bit further in him saying like that I try to belittle him. I'm trying to put him in a box, so I don't want to see him grow. And then he said, and if any of you niggas call me, I'm gonna tell you the same shit. Tony, if you call me, I'm gonna tell you the same motherfucking shit. You might, you like that, like basically saying like if I call him and talk about it, it's gonna be the same shit. So I'm like, well, shit, what can I tell him at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, shoot freak. I'm like, why do I need to call Ron? If like, why do I got to call Ron for it? He could have called me if he felt like. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's something that he should have hit me up and got cleared up, you know. But instead he went straight on the YouTube and did it. And as stated, we have a friendship. Anybody who I have a friendship with, I'm calling them to get it cleared. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not finna, you know, jeopardize anything or say anything that could be fucked up. So that's where I was like, okay, well shit, if I give him a call, he's still gonna he said what he said. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna take it for what he said. And that was it.
I agree.
And that was it. And then he called me like a day after, 2 days after, to ask me about the Monolithic kick situation, which I still didn't know what the fuck that was. He said Monolithic told him that I said don't get on his podcast, which I didn't tell him. And that was that. You know, that was all it was. It was no other extra talking. I don't know if he wanted me to talk more about it, but I just feel like that was a conversation he needed to hit me up about. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't mean what he took. And after him going at that, I'm like, damn, like, bro, I feel like he could have hit. I feel like as a friend, he should hit me up. So it made me question, like, was this how he been feeling about me? Like, I don't know. That was that. Then 2 days ago, you know, I'm on the internet. I see Skinny live. I'm like, in my brain, I'm thinking like, this is what I solely think right now. Skinny told me he took the shit off, and that apparently it's supposed to take a couple of days to get his live stream capabilities back. And I guess at this point we need some type of proof that it was taken off. I would like to see, because one thing about me, from my own personal experience, when I got hit with a strike on my channel on Tony D2 Wild, back before this time, I was doing live stream sneaker releases. I would go live and do sneaker pickup releases, like on the top shoes and shit, which I definitely needed to bring back. I had got a strike on my channel. I never told nobody because it was a bullshit strike, and I repealed it. But when I got a strike, I could no longer live stream. I repealed it. I got the repeal taken. I got the strike taken off, but the capability of going live is still not there. And I had to actually reach out to YouTube personally to get them to fix that. It was like a glitch in the system where you get the strike off and it doesn't give you the live stream capabilities back. So that's what I thought was going on with Ron's channel. I told Ron, if Skinny doesn't take that strike off, I don't know if I can fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I told him I don't know if I can fuck with him, like hopping on his live and shit. So I'm guessing when I hopped on, Davey was on as well.
Oh, okay.
Davey was on as well though. Davey was on as well. So he was very, I can understand. He was very mad at Davey because he tried to get Davey to get on and talk about the Alias shit. And Davey at this point, I feel like he's just tired of talking about that shit. I think that's what he is with him. But he was mad at me for hopping on there and me saying like being buddy and you know, all this and that. But at the end of the day, like Shoe Freak, like, yeah, like I said what I said. But first and foremost, I didn't like end my relationship, my friendship with Skinny. You know what I'm saying? We were still cool. I just told Skinny, I don't know if I can fuck with you if that shit, if you don't take it off. But as far as I was told from Skinny, it was taken off. Yeah. I told Ron the other day, on the podcast, I was like, did you get it off? He's like, I don't remember if he said, yeah, I got it off, but I can't go live. I don't know that. I would love to see Skinny's. I would love to have both of them pull up their screens and show Ron he still got the flag on his channel, and Skinny show you can go to YouTube reporting and you can show all the videos you ever flagged. I would like for Skinny to do that, and that would end that whole situation right there. I told Skinny.
That's what I was going to ask you. So
there's a website that you can type in YouTube reporting, and you can see every video that your main channel has ever flagged.
Okay, so let me ask you this, but you kind of already answered. So when you had the flag on your channel, and you decided to, and you appealed it and you won, you still wasn't able to go live. So was that permanently though? No,
I had to reach out to YouTube, which is harder for Ron. It's harder for Ron. Like, bro, one thing about me that is different than everybody, the fact that I have over 1,000 subscribers, 100,000. When you have over 100,000, you get a very fast response from YouTube. You can talk to people now. That's the difference. That's why Like when Ron had his channel shut down, he would hit me up like, "Yo, Tony, how the fuck you do this and that?" It's hard for me to explain it to you because when you're at like 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50, 60, whatever, you don't get that same type of tier. If they don't, you talk to robots. It's hard to talk to a human being. So go ahead.
What the niggas? Real quick, I agree. I don't feel like Tony has malicious intent towards anybody because I mean, clearly he over here chopping it up with me right now, and he's supposed to be handling business. So he shows love to everybody. That's a given.
You say the same thing as Skinny's with the sneakers. I saw what you said. I saw exactly what you said. Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying is this: if you don't reach out to you, Tiger
Woods won the Masters. Oh my God!
Oh, he did.
Let me just look. 'Cause I seen Masters on Twitter and I saw Tiger. That'd be all, bro. That'd be amazing.
True.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, bro. Tiger's back for real. Holy shit.
Tiger back in his bag.
My bad.
If you with you not reaching out to YouTube and that the strike doesn't automatically come off so you can go live again?
Not for me. It did not for me. Let me hold on.
Damn. I thought eventually it'll come off. I thought it was like a temporary hold, like you couldn't go live. But I didn't think it was indefinite.
Though, because y'all like to show people stuff. I like to show people stuff. I like to show people stuff. I like to show like I'm not one of the hardest niggas on YouTube, but I'm one of the when it comes to like receipts and whatever the fuck, I try to keep it as a buck as possible. All right, hold on. I'm about to show you this real quick. If I can find it, hopefully, because I'm just trying to figure out because I'm trying to find where I'm gonna find it because more than likely because I have a lot of my fucking emails. I need to find when I got that video flagged, and then I can find out how I got the flag off. Okay, here's on here. Please feel free to watch that. I want to see if I can fucking find here we go. This might be it. Where I can find where I got that flag and I was like, hey, hello, like I need I'm trying to get, I got a strike and on my channel and I still can't go live.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought that shit was like a temporary thing. I didn't think it was permanent. Damn. That makes it even more fucked up. I thought that shit was just like a month or so, or maybe some shit like that.
Yeah. I got so many fucking emails. I want to find that shit though, because I know what the fuck. Hold on. Okay, yeah, determined that it violates guidelines. We removed it and then gave it a strike. Okay, so I found where I'm talking to my I'm talking to my manager about the shit too. So that happened. That I got a strike. I want to say June 4th. Okay, so we're looking at June 4th last year. So the problem with that, okay, guidelines, community guidelines strike.
You said last year?
Yeah. June 14th. So hold on. Why do I need to report? All right, still stands on my channel, the original video.
That shit is crazy. So the thing about does YouTube look? Is there anything in particular that they're looking for? Like somebody can just clap this live chat just because, and they don't even they don't follow, they don't look into nothing.
So I clapped. I had to clap back on these motherfuckers. So what got clapped for on that? What gave me the strike was I did a reaction video to a World Star compilation, and what happened was I got a strike from it. And the thing was, my compilation I reacted to, 12 other channels reacting to the same compilation. One of them had 2 million views. So I had to tell YouTube, I had to slick dry snitch. I had to be like, yo, how the fuck that my video, but there's 2 million view channels of the same compilation people reacting to, and they still here. And they looked at it. Somebody finally looked at it and was like, okay, yeah, sorry, it doesn't violate. We took it off. So that was it.
So what is their definition of violation though?
It said I violated community guidelines. That's what it said I violated. So I don't know.
True, what's up, True?
What's happening? What's happening, fellas?
What's going on? Hold on one second. I'm still gonna read. What's going on, True?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. But I want to continue on in my story, and then let's continue on my story, and then I'm gonna look for what I'm looking for. You can holler at True while I'm looking through it.
Yeah.
So okay, so after the first, he said that, and then it is what it is. And I at the time I didn't know what the fuck as far as whether the strike was fully off. I'm not using that as an excuse to why I hopped on the skinny shit. But in the day, it's like they went through that. That was on them. You know what I'm saying? I got myself involved by trying to fix it. But shit, if I, it is what it is what it is. I hopped on there. I did my thing. I got off. It was on there for maybe 10 minutes at the most, 15 minutes. And then I saw Ron say, fuck Tony D, Davey, fuck him too. The niggas on the channel with a nigga that flagged me. How the fuck can they do that? This and that. And I'm like, damn, okay. I'm like, well, first of all, Ron, you just already said fuck me the 3 days before. So I don't know why you even more mad at me now. I thought you did. From when he said that the first time, I thought he didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and it's not like I hopped on skinny shit to get him pissed. It's just like I just hopped on to chop it up and get off. Like yeah, it's skinny podcast, but I fuck with the people over there too. Like I don't, it is what it is. Like I'm hopping on your podcast, and Ron was in here. Like I'm not gonna let that stop me. That who you fuck with, I'm not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with Retro either. Like I don't have no problem with nobody. I don't have a problem with Ron either at all. But that was a problem that was brought up. But he said all those things, and it's like, all right, cool. It is what it is. At this point, he said, if you call me, I'm gonna curse you the fuck out. Don't call me. So I'm like, all right. So look where it puts me at in the position. There's nothing to talk about at this point. And then what kills me is just like, Super Duper Rupa's on the chat. He was on it before I was, and it's cool. It's okay. He gets the pass. But for me, it's fuck Tony, and it's just like confusion. That's what it is. It's confusion. Like how the fuck I'm. It's okay for this person, but not okay for that person. Maybe can you explain? Do you have anything that? Like I said, at the end of the day, if I'm wrong, bro, I will take my wrongings and I will just continue doing what I'm doing. But me personally, I can't create the understanding, because like I said, if 2 + 2 is 4 and 1,500 people tell me nah it's 3, I might start questioning myself. So I'm willing to listen whenever I know I'm wrong.
And see my thing. So I don't from knowing exactly what happened. No, I don't think you're wrong, because at the end of the day, you already have a relationship with all parties involved already. You already cool with everybody. You're already cool with everybody. Now at the same time, if with Skinny saying I'm gonna take the live down, it's like, okay, everybody is assuming, okay, he's gonna take it down. So that's all good. Now, because you've already stated before he said that, you already stated, if you don't take it down, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you for that. If you don't take it down, I can't fuck with you. So now with him going public to say, yo, I'm gonna take it down, in your mind, just like everybody else, if he said he's gonna take it down, we don't really have a choice but to believe he's gonna take it down, because that's what he said he's gonna do.
Yeah.
And keep it, and in your situation, you already have a relationship before he did it anway. So now you go back over there, it's like, I'm not going back over there because the flag is there. I'm going over there because I'm already cool with him in the beginning.
Yeah. I honestly did not know if he took it off or not. And at this point, like I would like to know, and I feel like the only way to know is by doing what the fuck by what I said. What I said. I feel like nobody's gonna, and that's a lot. It takes a lot of work, but I don't feel like nobody's gonna be willing to do it. But shit, if you want to prove yourself to whoever the fuck is wrong, pull up that YouTube reporting page. Let's see if there's any strikes on there. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I mean, yeah, I didn't even know you could do that. But now that I know, I didn't even know you could do that.
I've been knew about that, and because I like on my shit, I already told people my story. Like that's the thing is like I'm not hiding nothing at the end of the day. Like whether I flagged somebody in the past or whatever. Like back in the day, Jers and everybody said I was flagging niggas' channels. I never flagged Jersey's channel. I never flagged Rupert's channels, T.O. Rick, none of them. The only person I ever flagged was this dude named John, and I also flagged Scoop back in the day. Back in 2013, I flagged Scoop. It was me and him got into it, and I had thought me and Scoop got some shit. Boy, it's just some fuck shit that had happened, and I had got my channel flagged, and I thought and people were telling me it was him, and I jumped the gun and I flagged him back. 2013, and it's still on my shit. If you go on my shit, it says it's on there. So, and he know because he made a video about it. He made a video about it back then.
But you admit that you jumped the gun on that one though.
Yeah, well, I jumped the gun on flagging, but whether or not I knew he flagged me or not, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this is the predicament that Tony in 2013 was in. Back then, we used to have all the sites we fuck with. I fuck with the site. Scoop fuck with the site. And me being me, I've always been a communicator. I've always been the person that's trying to collaborate or get shit together, work shit together. During that time, I was trying to the site I was working with. I was trying to get more people to come fuck with him. So I hit up Scoop. And I told Scoop, like, yeah, fuck with this guy, Scoop, man. He'll send you some shoes for free to do a review on them, blah, 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 blah. Scoop, and the guy was in the chat talking. And while we were in the chat, I was telling, I told the dude from the website about a sale that was going on. I was like, yo, for, I don't know if like Labor Day or Easter, I was like, yo, let's do like a 50% off sale on the website to the Chinese guy. And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. And then Scoop was like in there listening, and what happened is I had Scoop I had my plug send Scoop a pair of Laney 5s, and that was the end of the chat. Boom, done. And what had happened was the next fucking day, Scoop's website did a 50% off sale with the code Scoop208. And then when Scoop got the Laney 5s in, he did a review, but he didn't link or state the fucking website that my homie plugged him, my website we plugged him in for. He just did a review on him. He didn't even shout it out or nothing.
So he backdoored the whole situation.
Yep. And then he went off with the idea and used it up for himself. And Scoop's done that shit a lot. I ain't used to talk to Scoop like that back. I mean, as often now, but back in the day, Scoop used to do a lot of shit where you'll have him in there and he'll be listening. We used to have a lot of Skype phone calls and shit and talk. And he'll be listening and he'll jump the gun and do something. Like we could be there talking like, yeah, man, I'm about to goddamn fucking get some shoes and like I'm gonna do with the shoes, I'm gonna throw them in the air and take a picture. And the next day Scoop will have that shit. Like he'll go and do it. Call what you want. He gonna be mad, but bro, that's what the fuck he used to do.
Damn.
Bro, that's what Scoop used to do. I don't care. Like I'm tired. Like that's what he used to do. Nowadays I don't talk to Scoop. Like and me and him have had a rocky relationship, but I ain't never hated him or nothing, but we always had like he like one of like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates type of motherfuckers where you like we're cool, but like you my opponent. You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs, like so, we don't have to be like you trying to outdo me, I'm trying to outdo you type shit.
You said y'all had a rocky relationship or y'all had a rocky relationship?
We had a rocky relationship on some like I'm gonna fuck you up, but it's been more like you trying to do something. I'm trying to do something too. Like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to outdo you.
Wow.
Because besides that, I mean, even after that, like I used to work with the Detroit Kicks, who he used to work with. It's been several things we used to do, but always like it's always been kind of our relationship has been kind of weird, you know.
I hear echo. I think True. Can you turn your volume down a little bit? I think I hear echo or something over there. I think that's you over there.
You saying everybody trying to push positive message on Ron? You don't know. I don't know what I told Skinny though. That's what I'm saying. You don't know the difference between what me and Skinny did. On about this shit. I don't hop on the. I didn't hop on like when I hop on Skinny podcast. Whenever I hopped on Skinny podcast, we wasn't talking about those conversations. When I hopped on the conversation with Ron, those are the conversations we were having. True Kicks, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because he was there with me. He was there when we hopped in the podcast. We were talking about Nipsey. We were talking about energy, putting it to the positive stuff. When I hopped on Skinny shit the other night, we were talking about fucking Zion and who he compares to. Those are the conversations. But when I'm on the phone with him, I'm telling him like, Skinny, you don't want to be known as a flagger, my dude. You need to take that shit off. You know, I can't really be on your fucking lies and you flagging niggas. Like, and Skinny's like, man, what should I do, man? I want this shit to be over. I'm like, take the fucking flag off. And when you do it, stop trying to get the last word. Like I told Skinny, stop trying to get the last word. Like if you take the flag off and Ron say fuck you after, don't like go back. Just stop. Like just stop trying to get the last word all the fucking time. Like that's what I told Skinny to do. Everybody want to get the last word. Everybody want to call somebody a bitch, and then they don't want the next person to call them a bitch back. They just want to be called a bitch, and that's it.
No, I'm seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, that's the problem, you know. Honestly, with me,
Shoot Free, you don't hear no echo no more, do you?
Nah, you good now.
Somebody call me a bitch, I can be like, all right, bet, cool, and I do it. I never made a video. I never made one YouTube video about any of these shits going on. All I made was a video on my second channel called Stick a YouTube Drama or whatever. But I don't really like say I'm really fueling this shit. Like I'm not making reactions. What I do is I come on the podcast, I talk to people directly as if we talking on the phone. So if anything is stated, it can be cleared up or it can be explained.
Okay, yeah, true. I'm still hearing it for some reason.
All right, man. I'm gonna just get on my phone, bro. I was on my laptop, so I don't know what's going on.
All right.
You should have verified with Ron to see if the flag was removed or not before going to that nigga's live, especially since you know how it feels to have your channel flag. What is right is right. So I gotta check with other people to make sure I can go to this person's chat. Like that is that where we're at now? Like, hey Dad, can I go outside and play? Like I'm not gonna do all that, bro.
Yeah, and then it's still really no way of Ron to be honest to really know if the flag it's been taken off. I mean, because
Ron's saying that it's not taken off because he can't go live right now. That's what I've gotten from it. Because every time I've asked him, he's like, I don't know, I can't go live though. That's what he says. So the best way to do it is to do it the way I stated. If you want to get cleared up, you need to get cleared up. But I'm not finna check with this person and check with that person to make sure I can fucking go to this person. Like I feel like that's like I'm being parented now. You trying to make me pick a side, like you know what I'm saying? Like it is like I said, Jules. If that's the case, then it needs to be applied to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody says shit to other people. There's been plenty of people that go on to Skinny's podcast who are still good with Ron. Chaotic Kicks was on Skinny podcast. I was talking to him. He went on the Ron's podcast. They got it cleared up. But it's like you can't do that. It is the same. Like everybody wants. You can't tell me I can't do it. Then the next person can. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You know, Jules, stupid. I'm not trying to put anybody in there without them being in it. I don't mean to do that super duper. I don't mean to say this, but I'm just saying, like, because y'all relationship fine. But I'm just saying, like, I know Ron for a minute now. Super Duper known him for a minute now. They probably have a better relationship than me and Super Duper Rupert. But he was in the podcast. I was in the podcast. He left before I came in, though. But the thing is, it's a pass there. For me, it's not a pass. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when the strike was on the channel, Tony D's the one who went and tried to fix it, not anybody else. And I'm not trying to knock anybody for that, but I knew that I had the relationship to do it, so I took the stand as a friend to try to get it off. Now, if Tony D would have stepped to the side and not did shit, I wouldn't have been wrong either. I had a choice, help or not help. Tony decided to take the helping route, and now I'm getting fucked for it. So I don't know what you expect me to say, Jules, but look at everything bro. Go ahead though.
Let me see. I need to because it's I don't know who my man is in the chat who just got some type of issue with Ron.
Who? What, Snickers?
No. It's another guy in the chat who just said Ron is a scammer. What are you talking about, bro? Like, come on, you're doing too much. You're all over the place. But I don't know, man. I get it. I feel like at the end of the day, I put it like this: I appreciate you for speaking out to try to help him out, to try to get the flag off his channel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But it was because nobody else, any of us could have reached out, but we don't have the relationship, so it would have.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not faulting nobody for that neither. I'm not faulting for any. But in all honesty, if I would have stayed the fuck out of it too, I don't feel like Ron would have been mad at me for staying out of it. Like, you know, I don't feel like that was a responsibility I had to do. It wasn't. So like, if I didn't do shit, if I would have just did like what everybody else did, I don't feel like Ron would have been like, Tony, you should have did this and that. You know, I just felt like, damn, I'm cool with Skinny. I'm cool with Ron. Like,
yeah, I don't know where that shit came from.
This nigga got a flag on this channel. Like, bro, we need to get this shit off. Like, because what I was trying to do was I'm trying to prevent the flagging wars to begin. Like, I'm trying to stop that shit because that shit always happens. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Oh, you talking? Oh, so he talking about Ron scam somebody? I don't know nothing about that, so I can't even. Ron is. Hold on, Ron is back here. So whoever this gentleman is in the chat feels like you scammed. Said Ron is a scammer. He scammed somebody. So I don't know. That's why I wanted you to get back in real quick. I know you was busy with the family.
Who is that scam?
Let me see. He says Ron is a scammer, but nobody says a word to Ron. And he said, "Who did he scam?" So a China plug. That's what his doubles. That's what his last.
Yeah, I've been told y'all that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't. Hey, for some reason I don't blame scamming China people because I've done it too. I'm gonna be honest.
The man got my bank account closed out. He got my PayPal. He got me fucked up. I can't have PayPal forever. And I was taking orders for him. He owed me that money, and I took the shit.
Yo, Roderick said it. Roderick said it for real, bro. There's been plenty of time where Chinese site will say that pair of fakes, and I'll get the fake and I'll not review it because
I took that shit. Hell yeah, I took that shit.
I can't.
For the nigga. I told the story many times. I got to keep telling the same story.
There you have it.
And why that bitch ass nigga even talking about me? I ain't even on up on the podcast. Nigga, I'm in a mile chilling. Fuck whoever said that.
There you have it. Yeah, he didn't scam him. He just took his shit and didn't give him anything.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
I can't do a bidding with PayPal no more because of him. His customers did charge based on me. So hell yeah, I took this shit. Fuck you, man.
I think I heard it before. I don't remember, but I'm sure I probably did.
Well, I don't know. Did you bring Ron in so we can talk, or
that'll be nice for you if he got time for you and him to kind of chop it up.
I don't know if he's walking. It's up to him.
No, I ain't got time for nobody that riding with Skinny. I ain't got nothing to talk about. You riding with Skinny, we ain't got.
I understand that, Ron, but I was just confused to why
you ain't confused. I'm telling you what's going on. How you confused? You listen, you'll understand.
I know that, but you said that for me, but you said that for me, but for Super Duper, it was fine for everybody.
For everybody, Davey, who else? Everybody.
But Super Duper Rupert be on Skinny's chats, and you said he was fine with him though.
Hey, man, there is stupid shit about me. Rupert, he don't agree with that shit. Don't talk about me. All that shit. Rest you niggas just sit there and look stupid in the face. Don't say shit.
I couldn't really hear what he said.
But calling me behind closed doors, trying to y'all trying to stop the beef and shit.
I couldn't really hear what. Did you hear what he said?
I heard some of it. What you say? Can you say it again, Ron?
Nah, I said when Ratchet be on that nigga shit, every time Skinny say some stupid shit about me, Ratchet stand up and say some shit. Stand up and defend me and say some
Ron,
shit.
he never said shit about you when I was on there for 5 to 10 minutes. We were talking about sports.
Nah, I'm saying this is what I'm telling you from your point of view. As long as you fuck with Skinny, I can't fuck with you.
Okay, so that's fine. So this is just my for me. It's for me only. Anybody else, they can fuck with him or they can't fuck with him. That's what you just put it particularly towards me.
Who? Didn't I just say Dave or anybody? I just said anybody.
I'm just saying that, like, the thing is, Chaotic Kicks was over there, and you hopped, and y'all was cool. This shit.
And guess what? And Chaotic Kicks ain't got none of it. I'm saying, why are you worried about the next man? Listen to what I'm telling you.
Because I'm trying to figure out. I'm just figuring out. I'm trying to.
We talked about Chaotic Kicks. Before he was neutral and all this shit. Chaotic Kicks ain't talking to none of us behind the scenes. None of us this shit. Yes, me and him talked about that shit on live. We talking about it on live now. Skinny listen to you. He not gonna Skinny listen to you. You get Skinny advice all the time. You and Skinny like he's not gonna listen to fucking Chaotic Kicks.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure, like you said. Then basically, what he's saying is for Tony D, he can't. I can't fuck with Skinny. That's what it is. So it's just for me. That's why I was trying to make sure.
You couldn't do shit. Don't play
well,
with me.
I'm saying not. I can't fuck with you. You say I can't fuck with you.
You could do what you want to do.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
telling you, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with Dave D either.
That's fine. All right, I understand. I respect that. Then
I'm saying you ain't gotta respect it. That's what it is. I'm saying that me, man. Y'all better, man, stop playing with me. I'm saying real shit because y'all think I'm in the mile. I ain't gonna beat me. This me all day long. I'm
saying that I understand what you're saying. That's fine.
I'm saying you under Chaotic Kicks. I ain't talking to him behind the scenes and know what the fuck going on. And he, you know what I'm saying? Me and you, I'm talking to you behind the scenes. You know what this nigga did to my channel. I'm talking to David behind the scenes. David know what this nigga did to my channel. And y'all over there smiling and giggling with the nigga so long as y'all fucking with that nigga, I can't fuck with y'all.
All right. So one thing I would like to just ask you, Ron. So the strike is 100% still on your channel, right?
Still on my channel. That man didn't take shit off. He lied to you, me, and David.
So we'll just have to have him address that then.
Man, I mean, fuck him. He ain't got to address nothing. He gonna address me when I get the sneaker con, because I will be there in August, and I'm gonna shut that bitch down. Down. The fuck you mean? And I'm in the mall kicking them with my people, man. I'll let y'all later.
All right, bro.
All right. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's all I wanted to know. Like, that's all I wanted to know. So, for me, Tony, I can't, like you said, I can't fuck with Ron and fuck with Skinny, but that's just something particular for me and for Davey. So, it is what it is. I ain't got no problem with that, though.
Yeah, I guess I'm glad y'all was able to address it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like I said, I just wanted, you know, even like he said, I didn't want to bring up anybody else's name, and I'm pretty sure now, you know, Super Duper Ruber gonna say something about me saying Tony D, get my name out your mouth or whatever. But I'm not trying to bring that into that to it. You know, my main thing was, as I stated, I just wanted to understand why. For me, I couldn't, like, for me, why hopping on Skinny channel was a problem, but for the next person, it was a pass or whatever. And he clearly said it ain't about what they do, it's about what you do. So that's what it is. So, and that's, if he feels that way, that's fine. You know? But as far, you know, as long as you understand it and people understand it, that you know, that wasn't my intentions, but I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I don't. And like I said, I fuck with you and Ron, but I don't necessarily think you had a motive to. I don't think you had a motive geared towards fuck Ron, but I can't tell Ron how to take it.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. And he's saying I don't gotta respect his. I respect his opinion. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is with me, I'm gonna take what he said, and I will make sure to not. You know, he said, don't fuck with him. So I'm not going to keep asking him, yo, Ron, let's talk or none of that. I'm just going to respect that he said, Tony, if you fucking with Skinny, you can't fuck with me. And this goes for Tony D. That's our personal, like, situation, you know, and whether he fucks with, if somebody else go on Skinny chat and he's still cool, that's their personal situation. It's not everybody has a different personal relationship, you know. Some people.
Hey, what's everybody's goal in here, man? Like you guys on the panel, what's your ultimate goal, man?
I just want to live a healthy. I want to live a healthy life, bro. A healthy, successful life. That's my goal.
Okay.
You should know. You should know, man. I already spoke.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question.
My goal with YouTube, I mean, in reality, it's two sides to it. I mean, one is me doing what I'm doing now. just, you know, making content, creating content, getting, you know, mingling with my creators, with my viewers. And then the second part of it is getting to know, meeting new people. Like social media is in a whole new way, like a wave of shit. You know what I'm saying? Meeting new people and spreading knowledge or whatever the fuck.
With that being said, let that be the focus, man. You know, all the other shit out the window, man. Like, just let that be the focus.
I mean, that's the focus if that's what you're here for.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, as long as you entertain beef, arguing, man. Like my granddad used to tell me, never argue with a fool, bro. So if you entertain the shit and you keep going back and forth, it's gonna be there. But you know, you keep moving in your own lane and doing you, just do you, man. Just everybody ain't gonna be your friend in life, you know, and y'all old enough to know that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
One thing I like that Ron said a while back, and it goes differently with me though too. I'm not a street nigga, so let's not even get to that point. So, but Ron's claim, you know, Ron has said he's a street nigga. With me though, I have been raised about this respect, you know, being truthful to people, you know, manners, like all that shit, right? So
I've been raised the same way, bro.
I was raised that, so I was raised that way, giving and all that shit. So
go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. So when I hit 23, 24, whatever, I went out because it was, you know, once I went out to college, I was getting in the world that not everybody was raised by those same customs. Yeah. So I started learning, like, not everybody gonna be like that. So you can't, you know, there's a lot of people here who fucking, you know, they'll snake you, they'll take from you, whatever it is. Yeah. And that's something I still to this day like deal with, because every person I meet for the first time, I treat you how I treat you like that. Me and you came up on the same type of customs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't grow up on the street rules,
bro. I'm gonna tell you, I got both of both worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I got a chance, opportunity to play college basketball, I damn you know, experience the other side. But the character of a man is the words he possess out, you know, come out of his mouth, bro. Like that's the character of a man. You know what I mean? Like whatever you say at your mouth, you got to stand on it. You got to be about it. You know.
Always. That's in life.
And it's up, and it's up to that individual to accept how that person said it to him. You know what I'm saying? To take it. Like me, I'm not gonna get on here and say what I'm gonna do and do all this. I'm just gonna sit back and look and be quiet. You know what I mean? That's just my character.
Yeah, I like that Dirty Bird back there, though.
Oh yeah, you know I'm a Georgia boy, but if we in person, then maybe I will address it if I feel, you know, if you really, you know, a threat like that, or I feel disrespected, but like that, man. But at the end of the day, man, this is how I look. It's a lot of niggas on the internet. Everybody stay hundreds of miles away. Mm-hmm. Nobody's close. So, like, if you really get in that bag, like I've been a 6-figure nigga for 5 years now. And I don't brag about that, but I let a nigga know, don't play with me. You feel me? Get on my level before you talk shit. You feel what I'm saying, though? But it ain't about the beef or who the toughest or hardest. You know, I always said, and I was taught this, the loudest man in the room is the weakest nigga in the room. And that's how I feel, and that's my principle. You know, a snake niggas all the way around, but I know you a snake. But nigga, you ain't gonna bite me because I ain't gonna feed you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I know how to play the game, bro.
Get up.
So you can't be everybody's friend. That's rule number 1. You know what I'm saying? And rule number 2, focus on you and only you. And those that want to help you succeed, you fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? You can't make nobody want to fuck with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. That's how I'm raised. That's how I'm bred, dog. I'm gonna stay in my own lane, but you know, you come in this lane, you stop bumping me, then that's a problem. Words can go all day. Fuck words, man. But be about your bag, be about your profession, your business. If you know you going some way, bro, stay headed up that way. Fuck the other shit. Noise is always, when you ride down the highway, you let that window down, you hear noise. Roll your window up and keep on your mission. I'm done.
Straight up. Retro, welcome back, my brother.
I ain't
know if you can hear me or not.
Nah, I hear you. You know, I was listening to what True talking. He talking some shit.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. Like, you know, I'm just speaking.
But now, yeah, definitely. Like with me, where I guess where the streets mentality and shit come from is with me. I didn't live in the streets and learn that way. I was more so taught the streets and I learned that way. It was almost like, my brothers told me like this and that, like you got, this certain shit, little shit. There's like little things that I was taught more so learning, little shit like shit. When you playing craps, you better not come in that bitch with motherfucking $5 when motherfuckers got 200, and then you say you run the board and get 500, and you tell niggas I only came in with $5, they're gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or if you play, there's like little shit like that. Like I've learned it all throughout my life, little ways like that. I never really had to be out there doing the shit, so I learned it that way and went off that. But as far as meeting people, I never met. I never came to people on that type of mentality. Like I came more so on what I was raised as, just with people in general, just being genuine and shit like that. So maybe there's some type of shit gets fucked up in the crossfires there. I don't know. But
I'm gonna tell you like this though, man. Being from the hood and the streets ain't nothing to brag about.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. It ain't nothing to brag about. Everybody in the hood trying to get out of that situation.
Yeah, and that's the thing too with me. Like I grew up off Candler Road and Stone Mountain, and some very.
I take you to Cleveland Ave and the ATL. Yeah. I move around, cuz you feel me?
Yeah, exactly. So I grew up in there. I never had to go and do that shit. Luckily, because my brothers did the shit, and by the time I got to that age, I was able to, this shit changed over time. But looking back, I mean, my stepdad used to sell crack. Fucking, I remember seeing crack growing up. Shit look like baby teeth and shit. I used to think.
I ain't gonna say what all I used to do on the internet, but I've been out there, bro. So
I've just been around it, but I wasn't doing it. So
I mean, everybody got a past though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Yeah. I'm never the one to glorify. I'm never the one to glorify the way I came up. I'm just happy that I'm happy that my daughter don't have to grow up the same way. That's what I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
I'm happy that I'm able to provide a lifestyle for my wife and my daughter, to where as though my daughter don't have to know none of that shit. Like she will learn it when she get older, but to grow up the way I grew up, I'm happy she doesn't have to, so I can move on with other shit.
I respect that, Shu. We done talked it up on a personal level. We already know,
Right.
No, I agree.
But it ain't about that though, man. Like, and the older you get in life too, man, you it's like your brain is your data processor. And once you see bullshit, you don't want to be in that. You know what I mean? It's like you beyond that. You ain't better than nobody, but you on another level. It's like levels of thinking, levels of life you trying to go to, man. But if you want to have a frequency on a low vibration, then everything gonna come to you as low energy. So
and the funny thing is like if you somebody who just not in the streets and never been around it at all, you still can understand that just from an aspect of school. Like shit, I remember back in school, in your high school and shit, especially you went like being that bad motherfucker is like cool. Like all the girls like it when you sitting in the back of class, ain't listening and just doing what the fuck you want. But like you look back at that shit now, I'll be looking back like, man, that was just being stupid as fuck. Like the people that did that, you see where they at now, and it makes sense. Like they kept that same type of just low frequency, low energy and knowledge, and they got where the fuck they at now. Like I look back now though, man, there's a lot of shit. Like I didn't even take motherfucking senior pictures because I was thinking I was too cool to do it back then. That shit pissed me the fuck off now. I ain't got a class, I ain't got no varsity jacket, none of that shit. Because I was trying to be cool. Like
I was trying to, I feel you though, bro. Like back in high school, I was too cool to go to the prom, bro. I was asking me, man, that's for lame. But you mad? I got to develop, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You mad about that now, though? Like you mad?
Nah, not really, though. But I missed out though. That's a memory. I could show my kids or whatever. But at that time and stage, the things I was doing, I wasn't. It's all about elevating the mind, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When you in high school and you can, I don't know if y'all remember Coogee sweaters and all that. When you can afford that, when you ran like the back in the days to put the gold D's on the legs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You having $2,000 in your pocket in high school, so you're not gonna think like that. You know what I mean? and you young. This from a young man mentality, well, young boy mentality back then. You feel me? So
No,
it's
I get
levels, man.
I definitely get it.
Yeah, it's levels. You know, you're not trying to be around, you know, the nerds, quote unquote, in school. Your people on the streets. So you're not really trying to be around. You know what I'm saying? I know how to play the game both sides. So that's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I mean, the moral of the story, like I said, which was the whole purpose of me pulling this whole little, you know what I'm saying, chat up today, was to figure out who I guess who we all felt like it was the driving force behind all this unnecessary bullshit that's going on in our community only. And I will say ours because this is, like I said earlier, this is the only community that I deal with frequently. So I don't see much of it going around in other parts of YouTube. Not saying that it doesn't happen, but I don't see it. So
I think to summarize it, bro, is that the audience is the seed and us as the creators is the water. They can go plant the seeds, but are we going to water it? Are we going to fuel the plant to grow, which is the beef?
True.
You know what I'm saying? I can go on my comment show, that nigga blah 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 talking shit, or that blah blah blah, he's scared, man. You gotta talk about that shit. Am I gonna water that plant, or am I gonna let that shit die? That's what that is. That's it, you know. So yeah, the viewers here and there, I don't want to put everything on them, but they do fuel it. Like they do plant a lot of seeds, and whether or not we gonna water it, you know, same thing. They could be the gasoline, whether we gonna light the match and start the fire. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we the ones that put the shit out there on the platform and spread it to everybody else. So that's what the beef is. It's like, oh, there's new developments on this story now between Unbreakable and the Mexican in the mall. Am I going to address that? Am I going to go in and water that, or am I going to let the shit die out?
The Mexican in the mall is legendary.
That's a meme now.
That's stupid as fuck, man.
The fact that it's titled The Mexican in the Mall, that shit is legendary.
Man, can I share this principle that I apply, bro?
Absolutely.
All right, this is the principle I apply my everyday life. You cross me once, you won't never cross me again. You'll never get that door open. It will never open again. I ain't got to say words to you. You feel me? You cross me once, that's it. And guess what, though? It ain't got to be no beef behind that. You feel me? If somebody cross you or disrespect you once, you close that door and you keep moving. You never give them a door to open to disrespect you again. You feel me?
Yeah, and Retro, since we on here, like I stated earlier, like me and Ron, we not seeing eye to eye, which is fine. He told me, you know, he can't fuck with me if I fuck with Skinny. I told him I respected it. He said I ain't gotta respect it, but I do respect it. But you know, me and you, we ain't got no problem. You know, me and Shoe Freak, we ain't got no problem. And you know, that's just that. You know, I respect.
But do you understand why?
Understand why what?
I mean, from what you're saying, I'm saying, do you understand why he can't fuck with you?
In some aspects, but as far as what I explained to him, you know, like I said at the time, I didn't know. I honestly don't know. I don't understand it because, like I stated before, I understand what he's telling me, but as far as how I fully understand it, no, because there are people that's on Skinny's podcast who still will go on his podcast and he's still cool with it. But with me, it's a different situation. That's where I don't understand it. Now, as far as another thing, Super Duper Rupa, Super Duper Rupa, Chaotic Kicks. I mean, there's some other people that probably be on there, but that's what I'm saying. There were people on that podcast.
But he spoke with Chaotic Kicks. He spoke with Chaotic Kicks, and he speaks with Super Duper Rupa. But where
I talk to him right now, and he told me, for me, it's not. I don't get that pass. So that's what I'm saying. So I understand it.
This my thing, man. Not even speaking on y'all situation though, but if you a man,
hold on, True. Retro.
I said, but Tony, you're friends with Skinny though.
I wouldn't. Yeah, so Super Duper's not friends. He just hops on. I'm confused. I mean,
I wouldn't consider.
I don't like talking about Super Duper without him being here, honestly being here, because I don't want him to.
Exactly. No. I'm just using that. No. We're not gonna do that. I'm with you. Hold on. Let me just shoot this example. This is the example that I get. Boom.
Okay.
Let's say Shoe Freak and Ron and me, we all on the block, right?
Yeah.
So we all on the block. All right, boom. Let's say Shoe Freak and Ron, they start going at it, whatever. I come to the situation and I'm like, yo, my nigga, y'all niggas kill that because I'm cool with both of them. I'm not picking sides, but I'm cool with both of them. So I try to squash that situation. Let's say after that situation, Shoe Freak does something to where Ron catches a case. Now, the whole time Ron's catching the case, he's going to court. Finally, Ron gets locked up because of something that Shoe Freak put on Ron. As me, there's no possible way that I could go now and fuck with Shoe Freak in that sense because Ron's locked up because of Shoe Freak. So you gotta look. So and that's like snitching one-on-one. If your man snitches on your other man, you don't fuck with the nigga that snitched on him.
Okay, so
even though it has nothing to do with even though it has nothing to do with you, that's just character and principle. You ain't gotta have beef with him.
First things first with that also that I stated on here before you came in is and this is just being true. Like
I missed everything.
Huh? He's kind of.
I said I missed everything, so I'm trying to catch control. You know?
Yeah. You kind of breaking up when you're talking. I don't know if you can hear me fully, but what I stated was, and this is not an excuse, but this is just the truth. When Skinny told me that he took the strike off, I thought he took the strike off, and then now I asked Ron right now, did he actually take the fucking strike off? Because as far as I'm concerned, I thought the strike was off, but the nigga couldn't go live. Like I thought that the feature was taken off. Now Ron says no, it's still on there. So what I would like is for Skinny to pull up on his report and show us that that the strike was taken off, because you can easily do that. You can easily do that on YouTube right now. Like I can show you it's a website you go to and it shows you everybody you ever reported. And if Skinny kept that as a lie, then yeah, I can understand I would feel some type of way about that because he lied to me. But as far as
regardless if the strike was pulled or not, you don't see it as the strike being put on, period.
Yes.
You don't see
do see that as a problem. Yeah, that definitely is a problem, Retro. But you gotta understand that at the end of the day, when the shit happened, Tony D was the only nigga that went and tried to fix it. I could have just stood my ass out of the situation. I could have just backed up and did like this.
No. I did that.
But you telling me that okay, he put the strike on. Yeah.
Tony, you know what, bro? On some real shit, if anything else ever happened, just stay out of it.
I am.
You feel me? Stay out of it, bro. Like you got your own lane. Stay out of this shit, man.
That's why I'm in it now. Like I said earlier, if I would have never tried to get the strike off, I don't even feel like me and Ron would have had this problem. The fact that I put myself in it caused everything else to happen. But yes,
I don't think it's
Retro,
really. I don't really think.
But Retro,
I don't really think it has anything to do with keeping yourself in or out of it. Look at it as
hold on. You lose me on that shit. So you telling me you a hood nigga, right? So if a nigga beefing on the block and you like, oh, you see these niggas beefing, you either gonna walk, go to your house to your family, or you gonna go in there and try to break it up, take a chance of getting fucked up, a nigga switching on you. That's if y'all want to compare this to street shit, just stay the fuck up out of it. Let them niggas handle that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, you stay. I feel you 100%, but I'm saying even after staying the fuck up out of it, if you see that a man is wrong, I'm not gonna fuck with that man.
Breaking up, bro.
You breaking up, Retro.
Hold on, let me get my shit together.
You know, while you getting this shit together, what y'all boys do, don't feed my family. What y'all do, don't make sure my wife ride good. She get the latest shit. You feel me? It's what I do. That's what everybody got to understand. Is what you do.
Straight up.
Fuck the opinions. Do you? You feel me?
I understand that, man. I 100% agree. Like
I'm gonna tell you,
Tony, I put myself in there. That's the main thing.
Yeah. But Tony, like, you're a good dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ron a good dude. Retro a good dude. Shoe Freak a good dude. But I'm gonna tell you though, man, leaders, when you a true alpha male, which I know I am, you're not going to get along with everybody. You just not. You feel me? So when you are alpha male,
that's just life. You
create your own lane, because you could be joking with a nigga and they'll take it offended. You know what I'm saying? So create your own lane, do your own thing. And when y'all come together like gentlemen and toast together, y'all toast. But
and Slick says, Tony, you got over 100,000. Why are you tripping off Ron with 500? That's the point that people understand. I don't look at that. I never looked at that. Everybody over here, like, everybody here is a man just as me. Like, I don't put that. Yeah. I don't put like I cherish. I had a friendship with him, so and I'm not tripping. Like, it's good. I'm cool with that. But in retro, another thing is the problems didn't even start on the Skinny podcast. It was I disrespected him before that when me and True Kicks were all on there. That I had apparently disrespected him on there. So that's where it was just like, what the hell is going on? I got confused on that. Like, that's even confused to me too.
Bro, it was some things saying that confused me. But, you know,
right, I'm good. What I'm saying is
go ahead, Retro.
Whether you just the piggyback off what you were saying, True. I understand you go about your business and you stay out of it. What I'm saying is, in that situation, you can still see who's right and who's wrong, and then you choose if you're gonna fuck with a nigga or not.
Yeah, but guess what
I'm saying? Like, regardless whether Tony is in it or not, he can see that one side didn't do anything and the other side did. So then you make that choice to fuck with a nigga or not. Like, I know if a nigga snitches on the next man, if a nigga snitches on the next man,
it ain't about snitching. No snitching is a different level. You use it. Don't manipulate this shit. I'm not trying to manipulate it as far as snitching. I'm just trying to show the audience like right and wrong. I bet right and wrong. If a nigga does something wrong, there's no way I'm going to ride with that nigga because he did something when he does something wrong and leave the other nigga out. Let me break this shit down to you, bro.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to.
All right, now listen.
Because that's a character.
Put it like this. You in the hood, right? Mm-hmm. And you friends with two brothers. Two brothers you're friends with, and they beefing. So what the fuck you gonna do? But you grew up with these two brothers, and they had a disagreement. You feel me? You gonna choose a side against one brother to another?
The best way in that situation is to stay the fuck out of it. Because
exactly. You feel me? That's just the way I've been raised, though. Like, if it's, you know, that's how I look at situations.
I feel like, but Retro, I feel like the main thing that people don't pay attention to is that these instances that are happening are always happening, and they're not always being remembered. Okay, yes, like Skinny did some fucked up shit, which I've said several times, and I've still remained cool with him and been on his podcast. Shit, Jersey did some fucked up shit to you. He did put your wife in videos and everything, and Ron was cool with him.
Fucked up, yeah.
I didn't ruin y'all relationship. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit happens all the time. I'm not saying it's acceptable, but it's like y'all still good friends after all that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, there's people that fuck with people that I don't fuck with. I'm not going to like be like fuck you. But it's cool. Like, I'm good with it, Retro. But you just saying, like, do I fully understand? That's where I just don't understand it, because I'm getting handed Tony D. Like, for me in particular, it's not acceptable, but for the other person it is. That's where I don't understand it. Now,
Tony, don't understand it. I told you, bro. Follow your own lane and do your own business, bro. Like,
yeah, I just know that Jersey, you know, he did some shit, and after all that, y'all, like, it didn't affect your relationship with Ron. It didn't.
Yeah, but Ron don't fuck with Jersey though.
He did.
Ron don't fuck with Jersey though.
Okay.
He did, but he don't fuck with Jersey though. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Because they're their own vendetta, not because of you. That's what I'm saying. No. They did not fuck with each other. They got cool recently, and then they fell out recently as well. But but
you don't know the behind the scenes of that. Like, that's what I don't.
Well, then
there's other plays on that. That's what I'm saying. Also, I'm a different kind of nigga. So I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, every man has their own. Some niggas can be cool with a nigga that ain't cool with their mans, and some niggas can't. What's the name?
And I think
I'm the type of nigga.
Yeah, but do you guys realize this shit is over the internet, man? That don't really kind of weird you out. Like, niggas beefing on it. That don't seem lame to you though. Like, niggas are beefing on the internet.
I don't think it's the internet beef though. I think it's a character beef. It's like principles.
Yeah,
it's just principles.
Like little,
Damn D attacked me and went after videos on me, but I'm not mad at Skinny got the nigga on the podcast every day. Like, it's whatever. You know, that's just how I look at it. go by that type of shit. You know,
you can't control what a man do, bro. You can't control who a man fuck with. You know what I'm saying? This thing you can control. If a man disrespects you, you know, if a man disrespects you, then you handle that one-on-one. But if that man decided to talk to that dude, that's that man. It's his life. It's his right. No, you cannot control somebody, bro.
One thing I will say, let me say one thing I will say is that
y'all don't believe in the rule.
One thing I will say though, Retro, because I want to know now is if Skinny didn't take that strike off, then it's fucked up because he lied to me.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Skinny should never flag. If Skinny would never flag Ron Tano, this shit would never got this deep.
Yep.
That's how I look at it. And you know me, I'm just I called Skinny and asked Skinny like, bro, you know, can you take this shit off Ron Channel? You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you, though, anybody that got a live chat and monetize, you will see me throwing some bread at y'all, boy, because I support content creators. You feel me? That look like me. You know what I'm saying? I will drop some bread on. I don't drop bread on everybody who I fuck with who monetize. So I asked the man, and you know what, though? When that shit started getting crazy, you know what the fuck I did? Sat back and stayed the fuck up out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
I just think it's hard to talk to. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell somebody not to be upset when it's affected them, and it should have never even been.
But you can't say fuck everybody though. I understand what you're saying, Retro, but you can't say fuck everybody. You feel me? If a nigga done broke, that's like an assault. You feel me? You can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
But just imagine
retro. There's so you got retro. But the thing is, you like, bro. I've been doing YouTube for a minute, and you know that, bro. And I had a lot of people do some fucked up shit to me, and I don't let it affect my relationships with other people. Me and Super Duper got into it. Me and Scoop have gotten into it. Me and Jersey have gotten into it. But whoever they fuck with, it don't make me like choose sides, you know. And like over time,
did any of that ever affect you?
Yes. I got my channel shut down like 17 times. You should know that.
Y'all niggas losing the basics.
No. I know that. But then what I'm saying is, if your choice is to go back into a relationship or having an understanding with them, that's your choice.
I'm not talking about the relationship with them. I'm talking about if for instance it was stories told that Scoop shut my channel down. If you go and talk to him, or Ron go and talk to him, or Skinny go and talk to him, I'm not mad at you for talking to him. I'm not mad at you for that. That's how I'm moving. Y'all want to fuck with him? That's cool. I'm just not fucking with him. That's how I look at it.
Didn't your parents teach y'all this basic lesson?
At the end of the day, everybody moves. Everybody moves different. That's just
that's where I'm fine at. That's where I'm fine at. If one wants to move like that, that's fine. That's totally fine. I respect that. But I'm just trying to explain why to me it was a confusion, and I feel like I explained that as well. But I
think people getting it confused to say if there's a right or wrong answer. The fact that Ron said, if you fuck with Skinny, I ain't fucking with you. He not wrong.
That's his right.
Opinion.
Yeah, that's his right, though.
That's his right. He has every right to feel that way.
That's his right.
And I'm not against that. I'm just, when Retro came in and said, you know why though, right? As if like that's the only right way. I feel like there's different ways.
No. I was just asking. I wasn't trying to say. I was just like I said. I was trying to catch up. So when you said you didn't really understand, that's what I was just saying. Oh, you know, but you know why though? Like did he explain that?
Yes, I understand his why, and my why is totally different. But it's like what me and Alias said. We agreed to disagree, and I respect that. He can't fuck with anybody who fuck with Skinny. That's mainly the thing he's saying. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like I understand where Ron coming from. You know, I had a situation. This real life shit. This ain't no internet. I had a situation where nigga I got took for like over close to 10 grand worth of shit. And I had an idea who had a situation to do with it, and this person was still talking to this person. So, you know, I can't fuck with you because I know that you know that person has something to do with this shit. So I understand where you're coming from. You know,
everybody's the point of it is everybody is different.
Yeah, but I understand where he's coming from too, though.
Different, like. The fact how Ron feel is how Ron gonna feel. That shit ain't about to change.
Yeah, but like I said, I understand where you coming from. I understand that. But if nobody ain't never crossed you or did not fucked up, I want to see where you say fuck everybody. You feel me? That's just my thing, but I understand where you're coming from.
How I look at shit is, if you seen a man do another nigga dirty on numerous occasions, I live by the rule, nigga, I burn a bridge quick. I can swim. So I don't freaking need to deal with a nigga that I've watched fuck niggas over numerous times, especially niggas that they claim to be their brother or family or whatever, close friends or wasn't it. I'm not gonna put this is me speaking for me. Like y'all said, every man moves differently. So in a sense of what he's looking at, he could be feeling that same way. Like, yo, niggas is fucking with a nigga that you know. Because if it turns, if Skinny was to flag your channel, I'm pretty sure Ron would be the person saying, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he would be the nigga that would still be rocking with a nigga that fucked over somebody else. That's all I'm saying. I know I wouldn't be.
I don't. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I can't fully say what depending on the situation. But if Skinny shut my channel down, like if it got shutter flagged, I would have my problem with Skinny. That's fucked up. Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I just really don't feel like I would be like fuck Tops, fuck Ultimate Shootube, fuck whoever. I don't think I would do that. It'd be fuck Skinny. That was what it is. It'd be fuck Skinny. That's how I would move.
But these people, from what I'm hearing, these people are also on that platform with him talking shit too. This is all I'm saying is this is what the audience. And if that's the case, because I know Ron says fuck Tops because he's talking shit. Yeah. Okay. Well then fuck him too. I agree. But Tony D, when Tony D was on the podcast 2 days ago for 10-15 minutes, all he saw was Zion and fucking, whatever basketball shit. We ain't talking about YouTube. I bounced the fuck out. And I understand. True. I see you getting very irritated by it. Trust me, I understand.
No. I ain't getting irritated by what you saying. It's just like man, I'm working on going into my 40s, bro. So my mentality is different.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I came in this world, it was because of my mother and my father, and I came through her womb. But when I leave this world, I'm gonna leave by my motherfucking self. You feel me?
Facts.
So my thing is, I'm gonna tend to me and mine. Fuck everything else. Like once a motherfucker put it out there to me, like you ain't this, you ain't that, or fuck you, man. Fuck that, man. It's your energy. Your energy is your life, bro. And if you put that energy in that, you waste it. That's a waste of time. You feel me? It's a waste of time. It's just like if you work a 9 to 5, and yeah, you make good money, and you working that 9 to 5, but bitch, you ain't got no time. You feel me?
I guess a good question to ask too, and is this being straight up? Like what Retro has said and what Shu has said are two different thought patterns. Okay, but guess what? Okay, Tony D was on the podcast, so Retro, you're not fucking with me neither now because you don't fuck because I fuck with Skinny. Are you not gonna
fuck with everybody? I fuck with everybody till you cross them. When you cross,
I don't have a personal issue with you. Like,
yeah, but Ron didn't really have a personal issue with me neither. The issue was me fucking with who I was fucking with. So I'm asking you, would that change? Like, I fuck with Skinny, you don't fuck with me. Shoe Freak, I fuck with Skinny, you don't fuck with me. Like, are you gonna keep that same energy? Is it gonna be the same thing? Because that's what Ron's doing. I fuck with this person, so he can't fuck with me. It's not nothing I said about Ron. It's nothing I did to him personally. It was who I fucked with is what caused this to happen. So
I'll say it like this, Tony. We can't hang out together on that situation. Like if we was going somewhere and you was like, Skinny coming with you, then I'm good.
Come on, why would I do that? Why would I even do that?
No. I'm not saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying you would do that, but I'm saying if that's your friend, I would refrain myself from hanging out with you due to the fact of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in
Retro. Yes, but when does that happen? But when does that happen? Yeah, but when will that ever happen, Retro? I come to New York. I'll be in New York for SneakerCon. You're not going to hang out with me because of that? Or are you saying if Skinny was there, you're not hanging out with me? Because I highly doubt that would ever happen.
I think Retro. If you call Retro like, man, look, I'm about to pull up, and then he like, all right, cool, and you say, hey, man, Skinny's with me.
Retro, yeah, but he knows.
Hey, but can I say this?
Be well enough to not even do some.
Can I say this though?
That's not going to happen. But he's speaking on to say I'm gonna fuck with you always. However, if a situation come and you're out with Skinny, I would rather not be a part of that situation.
Yeah, but can I say this though? Can I please say this? And I ain't gonna ask no more fucking questions. The thing is, and I respect Retro. What Retro is saying, him and Ron is really tight. They chop it up. They good friends. It's levels. You remember when I was saying there's levels to this shit? They're on another level. Like a lot of us know each other on YouTube. They really chop it up. They really homeboys. You feel me? So you got to respect that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming from, Retro. You know,
that's the perception, my nigga. Like, for me, it's the perception. For me, it's just the way it looks.
No. You really like y'all chop it up. You know, like y'all niggas know True Kicks. None of y'all niggas know my real name. You feel me? See, you probably on level. You know the man real name. Know his kids and that. It's levels to this shit. You understand what I'm saying?
The main thing here, though. Look, let me just say one. The main thing here is that what Retro said though does not, like, I wasn't expecting that, because the same way that Retro answered it. Okay, I'm very good friends with Shubenati. Very good friends with him. With Dez, I call him Dez. I don't call him Shubenati. We link up.
Y'all niggas live in my state.
Yeah, Dez would never cut me off because of who I associated myself with. And in Retro, it's the same exact way. If I pulled up to New York, hey, Retro, take me around. I don't know where to go. You're going to hang out with me. You're not going to say, nah, I'm not going to fuck with you because you talk to Skinny. And if I said, hey, Dez, blah, blah, blah. Tony, man, you know I fuck with you, dog. I don't fuck with Skinny down here. I ain't fucking with him, bro. But you my nigga, like, that ain't never getting between us. That's the type of – that's what I'm saying. So it's different, though, for the Ron situation. That's where it's all different. The thing is, though, you said you told me that you fully understand where Ron's coming from, and I understand it too. I just don't know, do you guys think the same way? Because if you thought the same way, then you would say I couldn't fuck with you neither, Tony, because you fuck with Skinny. That's what I'm asking.
Well, with a lot of things you already know, me and Ron don't think the same way, because Ron will snap on a nigga, and me, I chill. I fall back. I let a nigga howl at the moon. Go ahead.
And that's how
do what you do. Call me all types of.
Everybody got different relationships on this YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Like, Tony, I have no issues with Tony. Fuck, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with Skinny. That's just being honest. He's never done anything.
Yeah.
I don't have the desire to hang out with the guy, but he's never done anything to me.
That's fine. And as a friend to Retro, I would never say, yo, Retro, Skinny coming. Like that. That's where I know as a friend I would not do that to him. Or even with you, Shoe Freak, the fact that I know that you kick it with Retro and Ron, I'm not finna to invite somebody that just ain't good. I would never do that. It's stupid. So I know that.
Nigga JC Kicks funny as fuck.
You gotta figure, like, because looking at Tony, me and you mended our situation easily. Because once we both sat back and looked at it, we was like, wait a minute, like, niggas ain't really ever had no issue. Like, what are we doing here? So, like, I feel you. Like, I dig it. Like I said, all I'm saying.
And guess what, though? And guess what, Retro? Rob ain't mad at me. And you and Rob still got problems. Rob's not mad at me about it.
What did I tell you about the conversation? I don't even have problems.
That's Rob. It's funny though, because Retro's the type of nigga that don't want to talk to nobody, but he wants to talk to Rob and that shit too. You wanted me to set that up, remember? You down to talk?
Yeah, because I don't have no real issues with Rob, especially look at this. The issue started because me and you had an issue. So if me and Tony had an issue and we finally figured out, like, wait a minute, we don't really have an issue, then Rob, you know what? I'm willing to chalk that shit up, my nigga, and say, what's goody? You feel me? Like, because the issue Rob jumped out the window. He jumped out the window, defending his boy, and I was the one that was going against his boy. So I understand why he came to defense. But now, since me and Tony is good, and actually we made sense of the shit, like, wait a minute, ain't no issue. Then boom, I'm ready to talk to Rob, because I can let him know, you know what, my nigga, I ain't got no issue with you due to the fact of me and Tony is good. So now me and you got to get good because I don't have an issue with you. We were just going at it with each other off of the origin. You know what I'm saying? If the origin is good, then what the fuck I got a problem with you? What I tell you? Tell that man, yo, congratulations, and I hope he's doing good. Like, I don't have an issue. I can do that. I'm man enough. I'm grown. Like, we all grown. What the fuck is?
Let me ask you something. How many of y'all on this panel has chopped it up personally and been around each other in the physical?
True, you said you only had one more question. True, that's the second question.
I believe
Damn, I'll leave the chat, man. Fuck it. I'll leave the chat, man.
I'm fucking with you, True.
and,
I know, niggas.
Shoe Freak, the only people that linked up.
I linked up with Tony.
We seen each other what 2-3 times.
Yeah, about 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
first,
just curious.
I tried to link up
I
with
mean,
Tony.
Shoe Freak finna link up. We gonna link up pretty soon when he come see his brother, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
me and Shoe Freak met like in 2015 or some shit, like way back too.
Oh, yeah. Y'all boy been knowing each other for a while, then.
Yeah, a long time. So, at the end of the day,
Man, True Kicks got something coming too. Just want to put that out there real quick.
To summarize it though, like I understand Ron has his own thought. I have my own thought, and I understand his thought. I understand why he feel that way. He just it's very simple. He can't fuck with you. He can't fuck with Tony if Tony fuck with Skinny, and I respect that. I'll take it for what it is, and that's it. That's all. I'm not.
Hey, Tony, man, quit explaining yourself. Just do you, my nigga.
Yeah, I understand. I just wanted to put that out there.
Trying to be funny, man. Fuck all that.
I don't like my words getting misconstrued and shit.
Your words are only misconstrued.
Hey, Terp, I don't think he gonna hold them for. I don't think he gonna hold. I'm responding to somebody in the chat. I don't think he gonna hold them for us for you, Terp. But I hit him up and I've met Terp about
Terp,
2 times before too. I met Terp.
Terp cool as fuck.
Yeah, Terp was good.
Didn't even see the chat.
I've met a lot of people, bro. I met a lot of motherfuckers.
Terp, what's goody? I'm trying to get to the chat now.
I'm trying to think where's Terp live at? Because I know it's been a sneaker con. I've seen him like 2-3 times.
Gotta be in Maryland, Terp fan. Shit.
Nah, he live in. So I know he's in Florida. Exactly what part?
Florida. What part of Florida?
Maybe Fort Lauderdale. Then maybe I'm.
I don't know exactly what part of Florida, but I know.
Lauderdale. Shit, I got a bunch of family.
I left you alone. What you mean? I left you alone? You mean what? Like in real life or in the DM?
Shit, them bread foes. I might get 3 pair of them bitches.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh Lord.
I'm waiting to get that.
Hell yeah, Terp. I got mad family in Lauderdale, bro.
Yeah, all I need is 1 pair. Already done shot my shout out to Fine Line. So
yeah, I'm getting all. I might get about 3 pair. I probably spun it, bro, on low key this week. I spun probably about $800 in shoes this week.
Hey man,
I ain't even sold everything either.
You only live once, buy that shit. That's my mom.
Yeah. Well, fuck it, man. I need to wear that shit. I'll make sure I got to wear it, goddamn.
Well, you definitely got to wear it.
Anybody getting on that Game of Thrones tonight? Y'all don't fuck with that?
Man, I ain't fuck with that.
I've been hearing about that shit, man. I need to get into it, but I've been hearing about it for so long. What season is it on now?
The last final one, season 8, I think.
I know that shit fire, but nigga just ain't really been it. I ain't into it. I don't watch TV. I'm just kidding.
I gotta put some time into that shit so I can get caught up because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
By the way, I just bought like goddamn retro. I just bought like fucking 7 Funkos, bro, for the room.
Shit, I think that nigga Ron Johnson.
I went on Amazon. I was just looking. I was looking at figurines again for my room, man. I found like all the Nickelodeon ones, bro, and I just went crazy, dog.
I ain't realized them shits cost that much money. It's certain ones you get.
We can't hear you, Retro. You muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all, Retro.
I couldn't hear you with anything you were saying.
Yeah, nah, certain ones got a flip on it. I've been doing it for years.
I ain't flipped them though. I want to keep them, bro. They had like Doug and fucking Skeeter and goddamn the Real Monsters and all them other Rugrats and shit.
Doug will probably be dope. I used to fuck with Doug Cartoon back in the day.
Yeah, Doug Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I fuck with Doug for sure.
Doug with the dog.
I think I got Hey as well.
I was tripping because they was saying last night some of them shits go up to $2 to $5 grand, bro.
Nigga, I seen a Biggie. I think I seen I seen a Tupac for that shit was $1,000, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
And
that's low. That's low.
And I haven't realized they've been around that long. Like I don't know shit about funk.
2013.
No, they've been around longer than that, man.
Nah, 2013 is when them Funkos start.
The company though. The company.
Oh, the company been around. Yeah, the company been around. But I'm saying the real Funko joints, hell yeah.
Shoot, you heard what I was saying earlier about you?
No, what'd you say?
No, I'm talking to Shumanati. Remember,
Nah,
I said that Shumanati still got love for me, even though him and Skinny got into that shit.
Man, Tony, man, I just told you, bro. Just leave that shit alone, man.
Nah. I just want to know if he was in here because he's popped up in the chat. Like, what the fuck did I call his name?
Yeah, he got a link too. That's my guy. He got a link too.
Like I say, man, be you and do you, bro.
I was
Trust me. After this shit, I mean, I'm down to talk, but I've understand it, bro. I've understand that people ain't gonna be cool with each other, but I also understand that people ain't gonna be cool with me, and that's something I dealt with a long time. I dealt with it more so in the comment section, but I just understand that motherfuckers that got channels ain't gonna fuck with me neither, Shit, damn.
You gotta do you, bro.
I was just telling my wife I was trying to get to Atlanta this summer, and I was telling her, man, I said I got a couple folks down there that I probably hit up and probably go kick it with. She said, "You gonna be going to Atlanta with people you don't know?" I said, "No." I said, "It's a couple of people that I'm comfortable enough with that if we go to Atlanta, I get with them and go see some shit."
Bro,
you talking about Savage, called the Garage? JC Kicks. What's it called? Not Savage Pizza. Is it Savage Pizza or the Garage or something? Yeah, I know you're talking about though. They got all that weird shit, the fucking handcuffs and the fucking magazines, and they got posters and everything. Yeah. Hit the like button in a bit.
No question, because it don't cost a dime.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah, I gotta get around. When I get to Charlotte, I'm hitting up True. And when I get to New York, it's already.
Hey, you can hit me in Charlotte or Georgia. You feel me? I'm connected. That's all I'm saying.
It's crazy though, man. Like with the Funkos, bro. That motherfucker, a pioneer person in this shit, bro. That people don't be paying attention to Zaya, dog. Zaya.
Oh, straight up.
Zaya's what started me. Zaya's what started me.
That's what I'm saying. Because I know I'm gonna say the people that I know that did it was you, Zaya, and DJ Dells. But Zaya, bro,
and Dells, yeah.
I think Zaya was starting it like in 2015, 16. It was way back then though, right?
I think 2014, 2015. Zaya started me because I'm a joke ahead. That's my favorite villain. So I used to see him always show the Joker villains, and I'm like, yo, them shits is dope. And then that's when I started looking into them shits, and I started 2015. So around that time, like the end of 2014, 2015.
Yeah, he been on that shit heavy. Like when I first started watching ZX for sneakers, at first I thought the Funkos was for his kids. Because I used to be like, what the fuck? Why the fuck does he got all these toys set up? But then as
y'all get on these Transformers, nigga.
As I used to watch them, I'm like, okay.
Those are the joints too, True. Those shits is high too. I've been seeing the price on those.
I've always felt like with Zaya, Zaya, Retro, and even you, Shoe Freak, y'all like all kind of got that same type of very similar personalities. It's somebody else that's fucking also remind me of Zaya a lot. I'm trying to think who the fuck it was. It was somebody else. But it's a Shoe Freak. For some reason, like y'all all got that same type of energy feel, man. Like where y'all just it's very similar thoughts and where y'all thinking shit. But with Zaya, like that motherfucker, like Shumanati said, that motherfucker was the first person to actually start doing like the vlogs with the sneakers and shit. He used to go and walk over to the goddamn to the outlets and go in there.
Outlets, yep.
He'll go pick up a whole bunch of IDs for like $50 and flip them for $100.
My nigga give you this in a minute. My nigga say,
yeah. They used to get shoes, and I'd be like, bro, when the fuck them drop? He'd be like the Kobe 7 Hawks, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Them never dropped. And they'd be IDs. I'm like, oh, because what happened is what Zaya do is what happens with Nike when you order an ID and say you get the ID, you don't like it, you can return it. So those IDs got to go somewhere. So they send them to the outlets and sell them for cheap. Then Zaya get it and sell them bitches. Because I got a pair somewhere. I got a pair of Kobe, I want to say 10s or 11s that had remember the one that had all the writing on it, the gold writing and shit, the Kobe like 30,000 points or whatever.
Yeah, he had mad pairs.
Yeah, right. He sold me a pair for like $80 at SneakerCon, bro. I was like, these bitches clean.
That's one thing I would say. He fucked them outlets up.
Yeah.
He fucked up them outlets.
Yep.
Yeah, Zaya used to get busy on them shits. I used to watch them shits all day.
Retro, you get busy too, though. You get busy on them too, bro.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, I still can't get the hang of the whole Funko situation. So I just stay in my lane.
Yeah, me too.
We're gonna get you in there.
I see the boys doing their thing though.
I do want some of the 49er Funkos, but that's probably it.
That's what I said. We're gonna get you in there, bro. I got you. I got you.
Y'all niggas get on these Transformers. Rodimus Prime. What's up?
Those start to flip.
This here probably worth about 120 right now.
I ain't about that Transformer.
Exactly. Those things flip. Yo, if I can find them,
I'm about them shit.
Bitches, bro. Hold on, let me see if I can I can't even do it, but yeah. Like these goddamn little Dragon Ball Z figurines, them bitches going for like 60 a pop. Them bitches, the quality on them bitches are clean, but yeah, like, I'm not in the Funko game, but I'm definitely into like that shit gives your room a nice look, you know.
I mean, if you buying them for $7 and after a couple of weeks they flip them for 65, that's all right. That's pretty impressive, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all though, it's a lot of money too. Like them old figures like G.I. Joes and He-Mans, them shit's going for thousands.
That's a fact.
Just to let you know, them shit's going for thousands. Not hundreds, but thousands.
Retro, because you told I've asked you this before, but I forgot what you told me. But the thing is, I saw you with them bitches out the box. You told me you keep some of them out the box, some you don't, or you do. And when you do take them out of the box, where do you put all your shit? Like you just have like a little closet, you just fold them up or lay them flat. And
I keep everything. I keep everything stacked up in the closet. Like I keep everything in the box now. I don't even.
Oh.
No. They're in the box. Like all right. You know how y'all have
Post Malone out.
Huh?
I said I saw you take that Post Malone out. I thought though, right? Like out of the box, or you did.
I took that one out. I took that one out because I wanted to show, to show everybody. But I put that bitch back in the box. But like I said, you can keep you know how y'all got the sneaker containers, the drop front boxes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They have the hard case like matter of fact, hold on, I'll show you.
I think I know who he's talking about though. They like a little case you put that bitch in.
Hey, if anybody listening in the chat or any of y'all guys get some Transformer pops, holla at me. I'm gonna buy them off.
Do they have Transformer pops?
I don't know. They need to. It's the 80s. They got everything else.
They got a Voltron one. I know that. I know
ain't no Transformer, but I fuck with Voltron.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not up on all of that. I'm not up on the pops and shit.
I know that's the Power Rangers, but that motherfucker, he only going for $14 too. That bitch look clean.
Hey, I don't fuck the Power Rangers. I remember they came out when I was in 6th grade. But I used to look at that shit. Y'all remember Captain Planet?
You see what I mean?
You do? Y'all remember Captain Planet?
Who was that? Who was that, Retro?
Acrylic.
This is the Tony. This is the Tony. The fucking Tokyo exclusive.
The big shit. Okay.
Tokyo exclusive. How much is that?
This is hard plastic though. This is like
that shit is hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is hard. This ain't no. This is if I try to bend this shit, it's gonna break like a motherfucker. Like this is a hard case.
How much is worth, bro?
So I keep this Biggie going up to. I don't know. It'll probably be worth by next year. It'll probably be worth like 150.
How much is it worth now?
I would say like 40, 50 right now.
Well, let me get that then.
Yo, so true. I'm
gonna be giving one away at 4,000.
Nah, fuck giving away. I'm trying to buy it from you. I ain't I buy it.
Nah.
That's fucked up, man. I thought you fucked me, homeboy.
True. I'm looking on Amazon. They got Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Stinger, and Drift.
How much they got them going for, Tony?
About 24. That's flipping prices. 22,
okay.
24.
I ain't trying to flip. I'm just gonna buy them hoes.
No, man, they are flipping them because they go for like $7 or $12.
$7, okay.
Hold up, I'm looking.
True, let me tell you this. I bought those Post Malone. I bought those Post Malones for 15, right?
Yeah.
Been selling them for 60 all day.
Yeah, I ain't a Post Malone fan, but I'm a big fan.
You don't got it. You ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta be. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to get you to goddamn sell me that though. You can well let me buy shit from you.
JC, you from DC, JC? What you know about
yo, Retro, do you buy Bear Bricks or no? Nah.
Hold up, JC. What you know about Sula High School? JC, you from the area, JC? Hold up.
Suitland High School.
Oh, JC, let me find out JC from the area on the low. What's up, JC? Tell me something, JC.
Oh, JC Kicks, he a cool ass dude, bro.
Oh no, straight up. I think he said he was. I don't know. Let me
shout out to JC Kicks.
I'm looking at like Biggie on.
They got the homie.
So they made a lot of Biggies. I see the Notorious B.I.G. This one going for fucking $8, but then the one that you got,
that nigga Retro, man, don't want to send me that.
What I'm going for a fucking $1,000, bro.
That's why I said you gotta wait a year. You're gonna have to wait a year.
I want to make another Tupac one.
JC, where you from, JC?
I'm about to get them. Look on Amazon.
Tupac's coming.
They got me on this shit.
Eminem coming soon.
Oh, I gotta get Tupac. Fuck that.
Another Tupac coming? Or that's
hey, I was about to say, JC. I remember you
another
said you
Tupac coming.
I couldn't. My mind wasn't clicking, but I think I remember you saying something about you being from the area one time before.
You know what they're gonna do eventually. I feel like it's a good thing, but it could be bad where it's too much. But I think they definitely need to allow people to make themselves a Funko Pop. Like make it though. I know you can do it on their website, but like actually make the shit and charge more.
Oh, see that shit.
That's what the custom people are for. You know what I mean? Like you can get your joint made of you. You just gotta hit up the right custom. It's usually through Facebook. You can get yourself.
Oh yeah, but you can make yourself as a Funko.
You can buy the regular blank vinyl or something like that, and it has some like painting and shit for you. Yeah, but no, who had it done though? Somebody had it.
I'm about to burn the fuck up with the Funko.
It's a Facebook group. It's a Facebook group. I got the name somewhere, but it's a Facebook group, and you just send them a picture of yourself of how you want it, and then like within like a month or two, they send you back. And I'm talking about on the box and everything. It'll have your name. It'll have your face. It'll look just like a Funko. It'll have your half face. It'll have this the side art. It'll have everything. It'll even have the back. It'll have everything on it. It'll look just like you, and it'll be you.
I think it was like a big channel, like MKBHD or some shit that got made into a Funko. Somebody got.
It's pricey though. It's pricey though to do that.
The average consumer.
Hey, grown. You already know I gotta make my own Funko with the jersey and the glasses.
I can see you freak doing that shit.
You need to make it with do it. You need to be rocking that goddamn one jacket I saw you back in the day, that Hawks jacket.
The Atlanta Hawks joint. Oh, yeah, I love that.
Hey Tony, I'm waiting for you to make them shorts in 3X, bro.
We making some shit right now, some shorts right now. So I got you. When I make them, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna say,
my nigga. I'm talking about. I'm ready to goddamn weigh them shits and post it on Instagram and shit. You feel me? Shot you out.
But you know what I love though? I love and I missed it. And I was late to the wave when I found out about it. Y'all did like a green jacket that had sample down the sleeve, and it had like the tail in the back.
Oh yeah, you talking about
that shit is phenomenal.
The Parker, yeah.
I was so late to the wave when I fucking saw that, and I went on the site, and I was like, "Wow,
we about to turn it up though." Very soon.
What y'all got for the females though?
We actually dropped a female collection a little while back. It did like well. It's still some stuff on the website too. We're going to do a big sale pretty soon. The thing is, we're still gotta work on this catching.
I just want to get my wife some shit. You know what I'm saying? Boxes be coming here. She be like, "Where's mine?" You know.
You got it. Hey, you already got it, JC. Tony, you got some new Pumas back there. You know you be coming with the new shit to Walker.
You see them back there? I can't show that because that's the video dropping today.
Oh, all right, my bad.
But you got them though. I didn't say that. I think you got them.
That's the MTVs. I know. I already know. That's some fucking MTV, bro.
Yeah, because that's what I got.
That's dropping today. So
that's what I got. I got my shit. I bought 2 pairs. The pair that I have now is the ones that I really wanted. The other pair I returned.
I got a jacket that went along with it.
See, you could have stole them shits to me, dog. Fuck.
No, they still available.
Yo, Shoe Freak.
What you think? Hey, what you?
Shoe Freak. Text.
Go ahead.
Text me a number between 1 and 100.
Shoe Freak.
23, bro. Let me get that phone call.
You talking about in the chat, Retro?
23, Retro.
Text me a number between 1 and 100. 1 and 100.
23, Retro.
Nope.
What'd you say?
He ain't text the number yet, Drew.
Man, fuck that. I'm via live.
Tony, what you say?
saying, what was your thoughts on okay, if I remember, I can't remember fully, but did you say you watched my video on those Puma RXs and then you thought about copying them or no?
No, I thought about copying them when you showed us that night we was on. I think we was on Retro Live and you put them out that night.
Yeah. That was So that was before the review, or that was just on the live? Or the review was already out?
I don't even know if I saw the review. I mean, I don't know if I saw the review. You showed us on live, and that shit was a wrap.
So okay, all right. I wanted to know, like, when you saw them in hand, was it like, I wanted to know if you didn't like them at first or you liked them off the rip, but you liked them off the rip, basically.
Off the rip, because you showed us the first colorway, and I said, okay, I'm sold.
Yeah. They look like them Hirachis, like they got the Hirachi shape kind of too. I'm looking at the Hirachis over your shoulder. The bitches clean though, bro. The MTV pair.
You ain't texting me a number, Trooper.
It's already there, Retro.
Man, I done got them text some shit.
It's already there, Retro. What MT? So let me.
No, it ain't.
No, I just
Retro. Retro, what's your favorite shoe?
I just sent it, Retro.
Jordan.
Jordan, like what you mean? The one I want, or just in general, like the model?
Like what's your favorite number of the the model?
OG 5s.
Okay, I'm gonna text 5.
True Freak is picking the number, not me. Hey guys, it doesn't start in what's his name? Yo, IBA, what's goody? You already know. I'll be ready to go for that. I'll be ready to go for that soon, man.
This the colorway I sent the other ones back.
Yeah, man, you could have sold me them other ones, bro. God damn.
No, the other ones are still available though.
No, they not. No, they not. I was looking for them. You got to point me in the right direction, like you did with them Atmos. Let me know.
I'll give the early leak on Shoe Freak show, but yeah.
Oh, those MTVs.
Shoe Freak. You got the website I can copy them bitches from?
Which ones? The same ones that I showed up?
I want them other ones you had. I like that color.
Oh yeah, I'll text you.
Is it the one that matches that Marlins jersey? Wasn't it like that color?
Yes. It was that, and it was a white pair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the ones you had before, bro.
But hey, y'all, I'm about to goddamn go downstairs and get set up.
I ain't getting no damn number, man.
Got that Game of Thrones shit, and then in retro, I thought I was on to something. My girl's brother brought over them Game of Thrones Oreos, and I was like, oh shit! I'm like, how much were left? But then they weren't. I thought you were about to start flipping them. I saw your IG post.
Yeah.
That's all about that.
You better say, I was on it.
Flipping them now?
Hey, it might be something that if you keep for damn near 50 years, them bitches might go for something.
There you go. There you go.
You hold on to it, you might be on to something.
50 years.
I'm just saying, you think about it now, you look back at like weedy boxes and shit. Them shits go for a lot now.
When summertime comes, they gonna be mad they slept on it.
Hey, you right?
Damn.
They gonna be mad as fuck.
It's a Shoe Freak shoe. It's a Shoe Freak shoe though. You get
I'm
this
gonna
shoe.
be mad as fuck, man.
Those
Hey Tony, I seen how you did. I'm gonna put them goddamn them Vote shoestrings in. That shit look way better, bro.
Well, I did one each.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Vote. The Vote look way better, man.
If you do one each, so it kind of make it pop more, just like bam, you know?
Yeah, that bitch look good.
Did you get that, Retro?
I finally got it now. I'm about to tell. All right, now anybody who put in the number before that, it don't count. So if you can put in your number, but here we go. Between 1 and 100, let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and pill out though, y'all, because I might have got them go downstairs and get my day started. I ain't been doing shit all day.
I'm about to put the number 10.
All right, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, Tony.
All right, True. All right, Retro.
All right, Tony.
All right, dog.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Peace.
We starting right from Chris
Man, that 10
right
better motherfucking hit, man. That 10 better hit, man.
It ain't 10.
Man, you know what,
10.
man? Y'all motherfuckers. I only can put one number, right?
Nah, keep it until somebody hit.
Okay, well, fuck it. I know what it is now.
Nope, I don't see it yet. Nope. I'm gonna just give away this Bulbasaur. I got so. Nope. I still don't see it.
Hey, I feel like it's coming eventually, though. It's coming.
Nope. Damn, y'all. Damn, y'all. True in this bitch too. True is on it. He trying to get.
Hey, look, he's not playing. I feel like it's coming, bro.
Yeah, it's about to pop
And then
up.
the crazy thing about it is that I seen every number except for that.
Well, I seen it, but it wasn't before we started. So that should be the hint right there. Somebody put it in there, but it wasn't before I said we was going to start.
You see what I put? Nah, I put 0, nigga. What's up?
Nope, I still don't see it. Golly.
It's coming, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, True on this shit today. He in that motherfucker too.
Man,
I'll give you a hint. Go back before Chris Ochoa's first one. Before that 44, look back at those numbers. It's one of those numbers because it was in here. That's why I kept saying not yet, not yet. Before the 44 of Chris Ochoa in the top part, it's one of those numbers. That's what I said. Somebody already put it in there, but we didn't start it yet, so I can't count it. That's why I said it starts off at Chris Ochoa because that's when it came through. Shoe Freak's number came through. Y'all close. Y'all real close.
It's a motherfucker.
Close as a motherfucker. Hell yeah. Y'all are close. Oh, now y'all getting cold. Y'all getting cold now. Y'all getting cold.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's okay.
Almost. We almost. We on point.
Literally almost there, bro.
It was +1 or -1. They wanted together. Come on.
Straight up. Straight up.
Okay.
+3.
Okay. Okay. +3. Hell yeah. +3.
That is fucking crazy, bro.
Take away 3. Shit, y'all going the other way. Come on,
man.
y'all.
What the fuck? Oh, I got it. I got it.
We back on.
I won.
Point. Nah, True, you ain't. That ain't it. +2 up.
Close as fuck, bro.
Damn, y'all are right there.
Oh, I got it, bro.
Yeah, +2.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
+3.
Yeah.
Almost. It's crazy that this number has not came up. Ah, there it goes.
You see it?
Who got it?
You got it? Somebody got it?
Fresh Kicks.
Hold on. What the fuck he put?
Fresh Kicks is on it.
41.
29.
No,
29.
Fresh Kicks already hit it with the 29 piece.
Fresh Kicks, hit me up on the gram. I will get that out to you by Friday of this week coming. It'll be in the mail, bro. Hold on. It'll be the Bulbasaur Funko Pop. I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. All you got to do is send me your jump off. I would think that you're already subscribed to everybody on here.
I'm sure he is. At least I know he been. At least I know he been showing me love.
Yeah, he been showing love. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
Fresh Kicks, just hit me up on the gram and the DMs with your joint. Retro Young. Just hit me with the Addy and I got
40 fucking 9. Damn. I want that bit too, boy.
All right, fellas, I'm about to get out.
True,
I'm gonna get up with y'all.
All right, family.
You already know.
All right, man. 1.
Stay up.